Welcome back to Man Down Sports, Full Panel Friday. Chris, Joe, Mel, we go hold it down for y'all today.
Is there?
I thought we might have had Corey today. He was having some technical difficulties. I don't know if he got it situated, but he might jump in here. But we got it, man. We got it, man. You got the mods in the house, Autism Boy in here. I see Frankie from Guam in here, Simply Hot Takes, man. I see some new faces in here. Rich Dog. I don't think I ever seen that one before. But we in here, man. We missed last week, man. I wanted to go last week too. But what's been up with y'all?
Nothing. Watching
playoffs. I mean,
there's a lot going on.
We gonna talk about it.
It's a lot going on.
There's definitely a lot going on, man. Did y'all catch wind of all of that stuff that was going on last week with the gorilla and the 100 men?
Of course.
You didn't see that, Chris?
No, I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it.
At first, I thought
I even posted the question. I was like, I think the gorilla got it, bro.
Well, see, I was confused because I was so busy last week that I couldn't really tune in, and I kind of like heard it at the off the side, and I was like, man, I went straight to P Hub and was like, man, Glorilla and 100 men. I said, ain't no way. I thought that was my Glorilla.
Yo,
we didn't even make it 2 minutes. We didn't even make it 2 minutes.
Yo, I was like, yo, why would Glorilla do that?
You know what? He making up for lost time. We missed last week.
We didn't need the money though.
Hey, y'all might want to go ahead and share this. Tune in. It's gonna be one of those ones. We are a minute and 50 seconds.
Bro, 90 seconds, though. It took 90 seconds.
I'm just saying, I was confused. I was like, she didn't need the money, so I didn't understand why she was doing it. Now I realized there was somebody real gorilla because I heard Stan Latham talking about it.
Oh, you did?
He had a whole plan. Did you hear his plan?
No, I ain't hear his plan.
Did you hear his plan, Chris?
What'd he say?
This is plan. And when I play this, I want y'all to tell me which wave y'all going in, because he got it broken down by 5 waves. You know what I mean? Brutes, speed, and all that stuff, man. I want to see what wave y'all going. I'm not going on the first wave.
I
right?
can tell you exactly what wave I'm going in. The one that's at the house.
No. You got it.
I got a bigger wave.
Yeah, you wanted the 100. You got selected. All 3 of us got selected. Only thing we got to do is figure out which wave we're going in.
I bet.
I get to pick. As long as I get to pick my own wave. Let's hear his theory first.
All right, man. Let's listen to it.
400 pounds, but brolic as fuck. Wingspan of an average size gorilla, 8 feet. Key weaknesses of the gorilla: limited endurance, fragile organs. 100 guys. We're not going to all attack at the same time. We're going to attack in waves, and we're going to have different skill sets for how we attack. First thing I got to tell you guys, this is very important down here. Some will die. The first wave, these are the meat sacks. Yeah, big, burly guys. Okay. Over 300 pounds.
That's not me.
Willful types. They got to get blood in the eyes of the gorilla. We need the gorilla to be slippery, falling over, the whole 9. We have to bloody things up. Second wave are the runners. Now, these guys aren't going to die a lot because their job is really not to engage with the gorilla. So the runners are there to taunt him and to disorient him even further. We're talking about Noah Lyles type of guy. He's going to chase. Remember, it's slippery. We need the gorilla's heart rate up. Third wave, the light brutes. The light brutes are going to kick the arms and the legs of the gorilla. Beat on his arms. Beat on his fucking legs. Kick his fucking throat. Kick the gorilla. Kick him. Philip Rowe. Shout out to my nigga Philip. Philip, I love you.
He also killed you.
But Philip, you got to go with the light brutes. Fourth wave, heavy brutes. These are your Aaron Donalds. They're taking advantage of a weakened gorilla. They take advantage of him.
And they're more mobile. They're more agile. Mobile. Yeah, they're big, but I know when you do football players, I can talk about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. See what the fuck I'm talking about. Fifth wave, the finishers, the John Jones types. Politics aside, vital striking now from guys who are big and strong, but technically sound. If we execute this plan, motivated and unafraid, and with the knowledge, some will die.
All right, we all can't go on the same wave. I'm going on the second wave with the speed. So y'all got between wave 1 3.
I'm pretty fast too. Because everything else sounds like a death sentence. Like everything else, like nothing sounds.
I don't have a choice in this matter. I don't have a choice. I'm clearly first wave. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I'm gone. It's over. Enjoy my sacrifice, fellas. It's over with. Go for it.
I mean, it depends. It depends. I mean, I guess you might have about 22 people per wave, right? Right.
Yeah, I'm out of there, dog.
We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you, Chris.
Hey, make sure y'all tip that crown over for the boy, man. Whenever you
definitely have a whole show for you.
Yeah, I'm out of there, dog.
Now you might make it though, Chris. It's 22 of y'all.
Listen, I will say this, man. I can persuade like a motherfucker. The other 19 is going before me.
Oh yeah, you gotta persuade.
I will be the last one in wave 1.
Yeah, push them too. Push them in the front. Like, yo, I'm getting cut.
I'm gonna coach him. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you gotta hit him there. Hit him there. Yeah.
I'm the coach. I'll be the coach.
Yeah, well, I got. Hey, listen.
Hey,
wait. He said we only need 50. Come on, dog. Now give me the extra man, dog. This ain't the Bob man. Who was that Gideon that kept getting his man down? Who was that?
Gideon.
Yeah, give us the 100 simply hot take. Don't give us 50.
Okay, so we're realistically, man, like
bro, that first group is gonna feel it. That gorilla is gonna be at full strength, full endurance.
Here's my thing. Have you ever seen a tiger gorilla?
Nah, they life is athletics. They be jumping from tree from one place to the next. Like their whole life. You might need 200.
I don't think we can get them tired, man. I really don't.
And my thing is this: is these waves going in set like increments, or are they going to overlap? Because if you just send the first wave, then they wipe out, and then you send in the speedsters in the second wave. No, I need the distraction. Yeah. Sending the distraction about halfway through the first wave. Yeah. And then, you know, you got to stagger these things. Don't be like, okay, wave 1 just got wiped out, or wave 2, you ready?
Because really, it's just one gorilla versus 20.
That was his warm up. He just stretched.
That's it. All right.
I don't know, man. If we can bring stuff, like if we can get a net with some weights on it.
It's no weapons. It's just straight hand-to-hand combat. No, you can't use nothing. It's just hands on neutral ground.
Okay, so the gorilla go follow the rules. He ain't gonna grab no daggone tree trunk.
He don't need you. He don't need it. He gonna grab me and use me.
Yeah, but he ain't got no rules though.
Listen,
I'm now a nunchuck for this dude.
Yeah, but why are we playing by the rules though, Chris? I don't understand. Like I get not having a gun. That's unfair. But I can pick a tree trunk up or
gonna have time.
Bring a net.
When you gonna have time to craft a weapon, Mel?
While the first wave is going.
Mel. If you trying to throw that damn net on this gorilla, he's gonna grab the net. Then he's gonna grab you.
Well, no, I seen a picture like from the 60s, a black and white picture of these 2 African brothers that captured a gorilla and had them tied up. They used a net to get them.
Give me 100 Africans, we win easily.
Okay, now we that's a different caliber.
You give me 100 Africans and we eating gorilla stew for a month.
Oh yeah. They athletic too. They damn near gorillas. Like,
hey, look, just 99 men and 1 white woman that look like Jane. I think that'll do it right there. Give me no, not Jane. What's the one? King Kong. Yeah, give me somebody that look like her. We'll get them.
He'll be infatuated.
I mean, ain't that how they got Shannon Sharp?
Hey,
they kept.
Yeah, listen. We doing a Patreon post game tonight. I told y'all. Hey, share this.
Think of it, that nigga did growl like a gorilla too.
Please. We not.
This is a shakedown.
What wave Jay going in? Jay joining right now. What wave Jay going in, y'all?
I don't know. Jay done lost a lot of weight. Jay probably.
Jay, what wave you going
in? Wave of what?
All right, so 100 men versus gorilla. Wave 1 is the 300 plus pounders to weaken the gorilla. Wave 2 is the speedsters for distraction. Wave 3 is the light brutes. Wave 4 is the heavy brutes, and wave 5 is the tactician finishers.
How your memory that good? How long? I'm gonna play it again for Jay. It light work.
400 pounds, but brolic as fuck, though. Wingspan of an average-sized gorilla, 8 feet. Key weaknesses of the gorilla: limited endurance, fragile organs. 100 guys, we're not going to all attack at the same time. We're going to attack in waves, and we're going to have different skill sets for how we attack. First thing I got to tell you guys, this is very important down here. Some will die. The first wave, these are the meat sacks. Yeah, big, burly guys. Okay. Over 300 pounds. Vince Wilfork types. They got to get blood in the eyes of the gorilla. We need the gorilla to be slippery, falling over, the whole nine. We have to bloody things up. Second wave are the runners. Now, these guys aren't going to die a lot because their job is really not to engage with the gorilla. So the runners are there to taunt him and to disorient him even further. We're talking about Noah Lyles type of guy. He's going to chase. Remember, it's slippery. We need the gorilla's heart rate up. Third wave, the light brutes. The light brutes are going to kick the arms and the legs of the gorilla. Beat on his arms. Beat on his fucking legs. Kick his fucking throat. Kick the gorilla. Kick him. Philip Rowe. Shout out to my nigga Philip. Philip, I love you.
He also killed you.
But Philip, you got to go with the light brutes. Fourth wave, heavy brutes. These are your Aaron Donalds. They're taking advantage of a weakened gorilla. Mm-hmm. They take advantage of him.
And they're more mobile. They're more agile. Mobile. Yeah, they're big, but I know when you do football players, I can talk about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. See what the fuck I'm talking about. Fifth wave, the finishers, the John Jones types. Politics aside, vital striking now from guys who are big and strong, but technically sound. If we execute this plan, motivated and unafraid, and with the knowledge, some will die.
All right.
All right. So you first wave or what? Where you going? Light brute? Where you going, Jay? Well, you can't say you're not going because we all selected. We were all part of the 100. I got the letter in the mail.
First wave is 300 plus pounders, and I'm not in that group anymore. I'm sorry. I used to be. I probably would have been the first waiver.
But you play well above your. I mean, you play above your size though. You play big.
Don't sell this shit.
Which is why you have to put me in the last wave. I'm a tactician, and my finishing ability is crazy.
I forgot Jay. Jay had technical skills. I forgot Jay was a fighter.
He's a wrestler. There we go. So I'm the sacrificial lamb. So all my boys
I'm gonna choke him out at the end, man.
Yeah, I'm the sacrificial lamb, so all my boys can eat in the future. I'm first wave. Mel is second wave, but he's still gonna find a way to get a broken leg out of this.
Who?
Mel, you gonna run thinking that you 20 again.
I'm not even going to engage the gorilla.
No,
at all. And I'm gonna have that net too.
You in this net, bro. I think it's going well.
I'm gonna have that net and a lasso.
You in that net and sling you halfway.
Look, if we can't use real weapons, give me a couple of cowboys with a lasso, right? Give me a couple of dudes that know how to work that net, right? You know what I mean? And then give me some wrestlers and some fighters. I take the speed.
I know. I thought it was going a different direction. I'm glad he finished.
Wait, what'd I say?
I didn't know what you was about to do to this gorilla.
I don't know.
Crazy stuff. I'm like, yo, you in this net anyway. Yo, Mel, nobody.
You tied him up early. Yeah.
You gonna need that net though, Jay. You gonna need that
but
net.
On some square business, man. Give me a set of keys or a lot of bells, and all you have to do is continue to throw them in a direction and make him look away. He'll turn to the noise every time. You got to outsmart him. You know what I'm saying? Bing! You know what I mean? Throw it over there. As soon as he looks, pow, you right upside the back of his head.
You trying to say the gorilla's
not smart enough not to look to the noise? Yeah, absolutely.
Jay, you gonna throw the keys? The gorilla and 50 men gonna look at the sound.
We're gonna lose some people too.
Oh yeah, there's no scenario where niggas don't die.
Like even if I say, look, don't look, I'm about to throw these keys.
It's still going.
Gosh, man.
They gonna try to go get the keys.
Somebody make you drop your keys.
Hey man, I got this for you, bro.
The gorilla almost got your keys. Man, damn them keys, bro.
Man, get them keys.
Why they clowning me in this net, man? This boy said live by the net, die by the net, man. Imagine me throwing that net and it fall on me. Yo, why y'all tripping on me in this net, man? Y'all never
it better be a net with the it better be a net with the handle like you're trying to catch butterflies. It can't be just a loose net like you're trying to catch
it's
fish.
like a blanket. It's a blanket, but it's a net and they got weights on it. So when I throw it on them,
Oh, you about to get effed up, yo. You about to get effed up.
It's gonna grab.
Nobody knows how to use that, bro.
Oh, yes, they do, man. People use the net all the time. I see it on Amazon.
That man is gonna rip that net.
Hold on, wait. Why do you consistently?
I can go on Amazon and get 3 nets.
Why do you consistently see nets on your Amazon page?
What do you?
I got hey, no lie. I got a net. I got a net in my cart. I got a net in my cart right now, Zoe.
He want to try this.
You can buy the net, but no one knows how to use it. Like no one knows how to
just throw it, Jay. It's like a football. You just throw it.
Mel, next week, Patreon. I want to see you use the net that you got. I want to see you.
Hey, go catch sugar with that net.
And we're gonna make it. No, we're gonna make it easy. All you have to do is stand across your garage and throw the net on your table successfully.
Okay.
Yeah,
cover the table in the net.
Cover the table like you're trying to catch the table.
Zoe, I'm taking the under. Whatever the under is, I'm taking.
I'm gonna throw that in a moving target. I'm gonna send sugar running,
man.
And I'm gonna get sugar with that net.
Man, you crazy.
Hey, no you are never. Listen. You are never netting a 4-legged beast. Listen to me. Without practice, yo, you are never netting a 4-legged animal.
Hey, sugar gonna hit him with one of the nastiest ankle breakers ever, and that net is gone.
I'm gonna throw the net to where Sugar's going, not where she's at. I know how to do this, y'all.
You a net throwing expert.
Run right, the net gonna be going to where she gonna run right under the net and it's just gonna fall on him.
Mel turned into a netologist. This man knows. Like,
it's not hard, man. It's light work, man. It's not even hard like that.
All right, yeah.
Don't never on a net in his life.
Yeah.
It's light work.
Not doing that.
Work. Just throw the net, man. That's it. All right, man. Let's
get popping. Let's get it popping, man. It's gonna be a good show.
Oh man,
man. Hey Jay, you missed it when I told him I thought there was talking about 100 men in Glorilla. I was like, sure. I went straight to P-Hub trying to find it. I said, what?
Yeah, yeah, Chloe. Wow.
Oh man, it's crazy, boy. I was like, why she? I know. I was like, man, she must be hurting for money, man. I ain't understand it. I ain't understand it at all.
100 men. That ain't hurting for money. You gotta.
100 men, 100 gags. I'm from New York.
Oh man.
Oh man! Shout out Glorilla.
I wish you the best with that net, Mel. Goodness gracious, boy.
Hey man, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do y'all one better, man. If Chris come over here next weekend, I'm not gonna say nothing to him no more this week about the net. I'm gonna surprise him as soon as he walk up, as soon as he get out the car. Yeah,
yo,
I don't have it on camera.
Yo, you net Chris coming out.
He's not netting me.
And record it.
He gonna see a real silverback gorilla. That net fucking come out.
Chris gonna turn it.
Hey, you gonna have to ask permission to get out that net. I can guarantee you that you ain't getting out by yourself.
Okay. First you gotta get the net on me.
Yo, who the male think he is, bro? Yo, seriously. Yo, Mel said
this man just said he about to net Chris.
Yo, Mel said don't lose that. Don't lose that. Are you coming over to my house? I'm gonna net you as soon as you get out the car.
Not happening.
What?
Not happening.
Chris, that's an invite to not come, by the way.
I already know.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, it's better than a lasso though. I still don't understand why y'all tripping on it, man. Like y'all ain't never seen it in action. Y'all really ain't never seen nobody get netted.
You've never seen anybody use a net and with your own two eyes.
Yeah, hey, they pulling it out in the street fight. All right, man. This nigga come over here, I'm netting his ass.
hey, y'all see, look, listen.
You got a better chance of hanging the net from somewhere and then cutting the rope and letting the net fall in place.
Nah, man, I've been taking lessons, man. I know how to do the lasso and the net.
Where do you get net lessons?
It's the same place it's the same place you learn them trail wire dances from.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a farm out here that you ride horses, you learn how to net, you learn how to lasso and all that stuff, and you just
put the boots on the ground.
Hey, I love the confidence, man. And
Mel, you just got in the field, man, just netting on each other, just dudes,
Mel gonna get a first of all, he gonna get a black belt in netting. He gonna be the nicest netter you ever seen until he stands in front of that gorilla. And that gorilla
my boy, your disciple said, man, y'all blowing his Friday night, man.
Oh wow!
Matter of fact, nah. Give me one young disciple versus the gorilla, and we straight. Give me one young disciple versus the gorilla, and we good to go.
Good. What up?
99 people got an off day.
Yeah, they got an off
day. 100 Jordan fans versus young disciple. Oh, that'll be funny, boy. Mm-hmm. That'll be funny, boy. Golly. All right, man. Let's get into Walt's comments, y'all. Oh man. Oh, that's funny, man. All right, so Walt Frazier, this stuff is old. I don't know why it resurfaced like this week. I was looking for if he went on another podcast and said the same thing, but Walt has been saying Michael Jordan is not the GOAT for a long time. Like, he's been saying it for a while. So it's a plethora of different sound bites of him saying that same thing and explaining why he thinks so. But for some reason it's circulating on the net this week, almost like it's new. And I don't know what's going on with it, but I never did a video on it. So I'm gonna play it. This is one from him maybe last year on somebody's podcast saying it. And he explained why Jordan is not the GOAT and why it's Wilt. And then he went into some more detail. And look, man, I ain't gonna argue with no OG. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I respect Walt's opinion 100%. When he explained it, hey man, I'm good with your explanation. But toward the end, he started saying something that I think I might object to. But at the end of the day, it's the OG, so I ain't about to argue with the OG,
especially like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, but this is his take on it.
I guess a better question might be, instead of who's the greatest player of all time, because everybody's gonna say a bunch. Most people say Michael Jordan, or maybe some people say like, whoever, right? Who do you think was the most dominant player in their era? I think
Chamberlain. Chamberlain is the only Superman to ever play the game.
What do you think was so special about his athleticism? What was it about Will?
Besides his athleticism, his will, he wanted to dominate. And his records are hilarious. No one will come close to his records.
Yeah.
Average 50 points a game for a whole season.
Can't do that. Yeah.
Oh, man. Play every minute of every game for a whole season. Come on, man. Yeah, any record you name, like they talk about Jordan, how many times he had 50, 60 points, right? 38 times. Will Chamberlain did that like 138 times. It's like,
it's really great.
It's like, so to get back to what you're saying, the greatest player of all time, I always say, what's the criteria?
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking about the most dominant is Will Chamberlain, where the guy has all the records. You're talking versatility is Oscar Robertson, the guy who averaged a triple-double, almost for his whole career.
Right.
Talking about winning is Bill Russell. Man has 13 world championships.
Yeah.
So what's the criteria? Michael Jordan is not the leading scorer in the history of the game. He's not the winningest player in the history of the game. He's not the most versatile player in the history of the game. So how can you say he's the greatest player?
So real quick, I will say this. Wilt averaging 50 for a season is a freaking flex, yo. First of all, that like you know what I mean. That's why I never have Wilt too far outside the top 5 or whatever, right? You know what I mean. Wilt deserves to be there. 50 a season, that's crazy. 50 points per game per season, and then not missing a game and not missing a minute in all those games for a whole season. That's crazy.
That's a crazy flex. That's a flex.
That's a real flex. The part I pushed back a little bit on when he said, "What's the criteria?" and he started naming these one-offs.
That's what that's the problem.
That's not a criteria. Like that's like saying a milestone. Like, has he had a scoring title? Oh, he's not the GOAT. That's not a criteria. Whoever has the scoring title is the GOAT. That's not a criteria.
Yeah, that's just
right? So, exactly. So, but anyway, I'm off my soapbox.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Clyde. Can I call him Clyde?
Walt Clyde Frazier. Mama name him Clyde. I'm gonna call him Clyde.
I'm not gonna disagree with his point of view. I would think that people who played would like in any era would gravitate to somebody from their era.
Fair.
This man did Just For Men commercials for like 20 years, bro. I just want to tell y'all that. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. But but
that's
he did
a fact, too. It's a fact.
It looked like you're a proud user of it.
Yeah, definitely.
I know, no, for sure. For sure. That fro has not been black since the 70s. Outside of that, but like, nah, Wilt was what he was, man. And for people who played in that era and prefer that brand of basketball, you can't argue with that. For people who played in Michael Jordan era or watched the Michael Jordan era, they're gonna lean toward that. Younger kids, man, I'd be interested to find out who they think the GOAT is. You know what I'm saying? Like people who are 14. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they love Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, and Playoff P.
I was about to say Paul George.
P, bro, they love Playoff P.
They love P. A lot of love.
Yeah, he gets a lot of love.
Like, it's an NBA player currently that said Paul George is his GOAT. I can't remember who it is.
Brandon Miller.
Yep.
And Carmelo's son.
Yep. Kanye Anthony.
Yep.
So like, you know, when you get to like, we like to try to come up with a criteria and stick to it, but there's not really one. It's really personal preference. And what I've learned about people, man, who can't separate their love for a style of play or who they modeled their game after versus their love for the game and pure basketball is the person who you usually modeled out your game after, or who you feel like you play the most like, or who you enjoy their brand of basketball the most will become your GOAT. Like for me, Silky Smooth left hand, you know, the Admiral is my favorite player and my GOAT. I don't think he's the greatest of all time, but because I've seen greater, and I seen a 10-minute highlight tape of Shaq abusing him today. You talk about hurt,
yeah, man.
Like Shaq I know it went both ways, but not equally.
Yeah, I got him some. He got me more. that's what.
No, that was one time that. And David Robinson is not a little dude at all. And he was probably pound for pound, the strongest big man in the league. There was one time that Shaq dunked on him and David Robinson looked at the bench like, what the am I supposed to do?
What you want me to do, bro?
Bro, he just, and two leans and then a yam.
Two hands or one hand?
One. He did one hand, and then when the ball fell, Shaq kind of looked at him like, "This is gonna be a long night." It must have been the first quarter. Like he looked at him like, "I'm here all day, buddy.
All day."
I feel like catching a shoulder in the chest from Shaq is grounds for a 10-day injury list stint.
Oh, for sure.
Not easily.
For sure.
That shit just does not seem fun. But to what Walt was saying, I think. And this is something I've been thinking about. I've come to realize that the GOAT debate is purely objective at this point. I think it's just what one said person feels makes the person qualified to be the GOAT, right? So there's always going to be conversations, and of course, the majority of Mike are going to say that Mike is the GOAT. But then there's always going to be the pushbackers for LeBron. There's going to be the pushbackers for Kareem. There's going to be the pushbackers for Wilt. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's purely objective. And even if somebody were to set, it's just like, you know, how Uno has set rules, but black people don't follow them.
They do be making up their own.
Yeah, they be arguing with Uno on Twitter. Man, you don't know how to play.
Nah,
like that's so I think that's like the GOAT debate. Like you can have criteria, be like, okay, you know, the eye test, the skill, the accolades, and at the end of the day, it's gonna be like, yeah, I see that, but no. And so it's just like, at the end of the day, our generations are gonna see like, okay, it's Mike, Kareem, and Wilt in that conversation. The next generation is gonna be like, oh, it's LeBron, Steph, and so and so. The next generation after that is gonna be like, oh, it's LaMelo, Trey, such and such, such and such. And then it's gonna trickle. Unless there was like we have the Hall of Fame, unless there was a set criteria put out by the Hall of Fame and said like, this is what is the GOAT list.
Mm-hmm.
This is the GOAT list. This is
you can never truly have a greatest of all time because someone always has a potential to be greater.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
The time hasn't ended. So all time means ever. So as long as people win, then they're gonna have a chance to beat.
So it's really the greatest thus far, or you know what I'm saying? If you want to be technical, but like anybody who say Kareem, Wilt, or Mike, or you can put Dr. J in there, you really just got to be like, I'm not gonna argue with you. I see where you're coming from. It's not where I stand, but I see where you're coming from.
The closest everybody, for everyone to have a different idea of what the GOAT is, the only way to get you at least close, you know, to another person who got a different thought process is there has to be some type of gatekeeping for the people that will allow to be in the conversation, right?
That's
you know, because if it's not that, it's just a lot of people cherry picking certain things like, oh man, he played with his son, or he got the scoring record, or he got 13 or 11 rings, or he averaged a triple double. Like
I've actually listened to people make a case about Pistol Pete being the GOAT.
Sure, right, but at the end of the day, I think what gets us closer is let's have a door. And we're only opening the door for certain people. And that is not judged by the stuff we can cherry pick. That's judged by who's the best player.
Simple.
You know what I'm saying? Like keep it simple with that. Who's the best player? And if you're not better than me, I don't know how you get in this door.
Yeah.
Right. So grab the best player, put him in that door. And then for someone to get in that door, he has to be at least equal to that player that we got in there. And
so in current NBA, in the league right now, who all can get in that door?
Nobody.
In your opinion,
nobody.
Brian is in the door, man. No matter what you say, Brian's in there.
He's not better than MJ or equal or close.
Based on if we cherry pick accolades, then there's a lot of people who can get in the door.
Not even cherry picking accolades.
That's how Robert Ory.
LeBron's game is good enough to be in the GOAT conversation. I don't think once you have the conversation it stands then, but he's good enough to get in the door to have the conversation.
So he's in the house, but not in this particular room.
If you take MJ out of the house and put him somewhere else, then yeah, maybe Brian can get in amongst everybody that's left.
No, because if you're gonna say that Kobe gets to the door, Bron's career is better than Kobe's.
That's the cherry picking though. But
you're not cherry picking.
But he got to be better than Kobe though. He's not better than Kobe.
In my opinion, he's as equal as Kobe.
So who we putting at the door? Mike, right? Mike is at the door.
Mike's inside. Mike's in the house.
Okay, so who we putting at the door?
He's the one letting people in because he's the best we'll ever see.
So that's what I'm saying.
for that door to open back up, we got to see somebody that's better than Mike as a basketball player, and then we can open it and say, all right, let's have a debate. Because if my eyes say that somebody is better than Mike, then we can start going through the other stuff to see if
they are better.
Right, like if they achieve what they achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's a conversation.
Well,
that's a debate.
And again,
better than Mike, there's no debate.
And again, better than Mike is so subjective because you might like how someone plays basketball more than you like how Mike played basketball.
Sure.
So they may be better than Mike.
That's a difference.
I guess you can say that.
I think that's where I differ with people, because we have to be able to differ between who I like as a basketball player and who is the better basketball player. I love Josh Smith when he played for the Hawks. I never thought he was the GOAT. I thought he was good at what he did, which, well, sometimes. But I just don't. I feel like if you are being subjective, like, I don't care what my personal opinion is. If we are talking about the game of basketball, is player A better than player B? And I feel like for so many people, they put people in that conversation who just clearly aren't. No matter what your accolades are, I don't understand why you would be in the conversation if you're not a better basketball player at all.
Well, here's the thing. Zoe.
Mm-hmm.
Up until maybe 5 years ago.
Got it.
And maybe I'll expand it. Maybe 8 years ago. Let's go 8 years. Up until 8 years back, when you looked at Mike, you was trying to, like, let's say you was trying to judge Mike and Shaq, who's a better player.
All right.
Well, Mike's a shooting guard, so a lot of his game is going to look better, and it's going to be more finesse, more pizzazz, or whatever. And Shaq was a center, and boom. So you're not even expecting the same thing out of those two humans. So it's kind of hard to judge their games against each other. Okay. And so what reason why I say up until 8 years ago, when now you got big men bringing the rock up the court, it's you're asking people to do more and accomplish less. You know what I'm saying? Which is
that makes sense.
A really bad way to play basketball.
Well, that explains the current state of the NBA in the first place.
I mean, when you break it down, but like when you look at LeBron, you know, I don't care that LeBron can bring the ball up the court. We should have never seen it. That you know, David Robinson may have shot 60% from three, but we should never see that. You know, there's some things from a 6'9", 260-pound guy. There's a certain place on the floor that he should be playing and a certain thing that he should be doing. And everything else that he could do, cool. But we shouldn't know about it. You know, at least on the regular, my opinion. The way that I prefer my brand of basketball.
Understand.
I'm sure that Jordan could have been down there banging and getting rebounds because he could jump higher than everybody down there.
That's true.
But he wasn't asked to do it.
You still ain't told us how LeBron get in the door, though.
No, I think LeBron gets in the door because his game is good enough to be in the house and to go debate. His game is good enough
I'm gonna say one thing that I'm gonna read
of all time. And so here's the thing. If you're measuring everybody against Michael Jordan, and I'm in agreement that he's the greatest that we've ever seen, you can't even have a conversation because he's the greatest that we've ever seen. But for the point of having a conversation, you gotta say, hey, is there a case to be made here? And the answer to a lot of people is yes, there's a case to be had here. Now, once you have your case, it's almost like this Diddy case. It's a case to be had. We don't know what the outcomes of the case is going to be, but you still got to put it on trial, is what I'm saying.
All right, let me take it to track real quick. Then I'm gonna read these super chats, and then Chris, you can say what you was about to say. Well, if we were talking about the greatest track star, right? Because I think great and better and best and great is two different things. Like in track, the best is the fastest. Greater would probably mean accomplishments as well, right? So if Usain Bolt has the fastest time, right? Usain Bolt.
That man is not from Iraq.
What is that?
There's no H in his name.
That man is not Ken of Barack, brother.
If Usain Bolt has the fastest 100-meter dash, right?
Got it.
And he went to 6 Olympics and got 6 gold medals, right? But then there's another track star who runs the 100, the 200, and the relay, and he don't have a faster 100 time or 200 time than Usain Bolt. However, he has more gold medals because he did more events. He did more events, right? So one would argue he's greater. Oh, I have 20 gold medals. You only have 6. I'm greater than you, but he don't have the fastest time. So he's not the best track star. He just got more accomplishments. That's how it is in basketball. There are players that are better, but if I'm only playing 13 years, of course I'm not going to accumulate the stats that you accumulate. So going by stats would be kind of asinine for me if it's accumulative stats.
But I didn't mention stats one time.
No, I'm just mentioning that in general.
No, but back to your thing about track. Back to your thing about track. The guy that's more versatile who can run 3 races and throw shot put.
Argument could be had, right?
Yeah, he's probably greater than the guy that can only run straight in a short distance.
But can't only run and only ran is different. I didn't say I can't only run that. I just decided to just 1 to 100. Like when people say Michael Jordan can't pass, he can pass. He just didn't that often.
Yeah, I can do it. I'm just not gonna do it.
Hey, you know what?
Chris. Hold on, let me get this argument. Yeah. Takamai said that's
I knew what I meant. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Objective would be MJ is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Okay. By all measures, accolade, and thank y'all for the super chat as well, man.
How do you say that? Nah, pronounce that name, bro. Go ahead.
Fatal.
Fat Al.
Fatal or Fat Al?
I'm going with Fat Al.
Yeah. Loud. Tat Al.
Fat Al. Thanks for the $5 super chat, Fat Al. By all measure, accolade, fans, analysts, former and current players, Hall of Fame players, MJ is rated the greatest by 70%. That's when opinion becomes fact. Okay.
Fatal. He said it was fatal. Chris said that from jump.
Hey, but you don't like Fat Al though? He go change it to Fat Al.
But so
Fat Al now.
Two things, because one, when you brought up the track analogy, that brought up another one to what I want to add to. But my first point, I think for there to be this conversation about who can get in the door, you can't make Jordan the bouncer, because in my opinion, there's no game equal to or better than Jordan's. I think the house has to be Jordan, and then you got to put like Kareem at the door for there to be a conversation, right?
That's the point. It's no conversation though. Like I haven't seen nobody better than Mike yet, so we've been wasting our time debating it the whole time. Like once we see someone with the potential to be better than Mike, and then once he reaches his peak and then starts declining, all right, well he's not better than Mike, so the conversation's over. Now, the only thing that can change the conversation for someone who's not better than Mike, by my estimation, is that this person has to do so much achievements in the same time period that Mike played for me to take a second look and be like, oh well, maybe my eyes was lying to me, because I thought Mike was better than him, but how he played the same amount of years as Mike and get 8 rings and score more points than him and do it, like I'm like, okay, now I gotta reassess this.
That's when it comes into play. But it's after the eye test, right?
Correct.
For me, that same thing with me. It's after the eye test.
I think people I think the thing is wrong. You can make a case for LeBron to be the GOAT. You'll lose the case. You can make a case for Steph to be the GOAT. You'll lose the case. You can make a case, you know what I'm saying? I think these are cases that would make it to trial. Now, if you try to make a case for Paul George to be the GOAT, they're gonna throw that out. We're not even gonna take that to trial.
Yeah, it's not going to try. Yeah, that's not going to see the.
Yeah, that's not even going to try.
That's a good point.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a great point.
That's all I'm saying. But no one's saying that none.
It gets settled out of court.
That should have get settled out of court.
How you go hate from outside of the club? You can't even get in. Hey, we got a caller from Burbank, man. What's up, brother?
What up, man? Down. It's Friday. What's cracking?
What's good, man?
It's in Cali, Jay.
Okay.
Anyway, I love this topic, man, because I love this topic because as we get further and further in the future, right, meaning the present, it's becoming more evident that MJ is the GOAT, and Bron, I think, is disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful to even put him in a GOAT conversation because there's way too many blemishes in his game that we overlook, and that's because of his media presence.
Correct. Hold on. Is it disrespectful?
Sorry, go ahead.
Is it disrespectful to Mike or disrespectful to basketball?
It's disrespectful to basketball because he cheats the game. Okay. He don't play defense. You could watch 10 minutes worth of this dude not playing D. You can watch 10 minutes of highlights of him turning over the wall, making dumb plays. You can't have that much evidence and be in the GOAT conversation, man. And then I'm talking about in playoffs, he's quit in the finals. He quit on his team in the finals. There's footage of him quitting on his team in the finals. You can't be the GOAT. It wasn't like the game was over. It was overtime. I think it was 2018. It was 2018. The J.R. Smith screw up, and then they went
I'd have quit too.
And the dude was pouting on the sideline. You can't be the GOAT doing that. The game is still on.
Listen. I remember that vividly. Like,
hey, let me ask y'all something, man. Let me ask y'all something.
Or a LeBron fan, that moment broke your heart.
Chris, let me ask you this. I want you to answer this, and anybody can answer, but I want the caller to speak on it too, man. Let's say there's a such thing as a sports guides, right? The sports guides come down, and they want a representative from every sport to come up and offer their best sacrifice. This is who I'm offering up. This was our best, right? Are you taking the career of LeBron with everything he's done, or are you finding somebody else to offer up and say this is the best we had right here? Because remember,
I'm offering up somebody else. I got 4 people before Bron.
If they don't accept your offering, the sport is done forever. They're gonna destroy the whole sport. Never again. I want to see the best. Bring me his career. Bring me his resume. Bring me his heart. Bring me his mind. Bring me how good he is. Bring me his skill, his technicality. Bring me all of that. I want your most unblemished sacrifice as an offering, and are y'all saying it's LeBron or somebody else?
I'm using LeBron.
First of all, there's only 2 people that I would offer up. There's only 2 people that I would offer up, and neither one of them would be their NBA career.
Okay,
it would either be Kareem's college career or Christian Laettner's college career.
Big boy, if you don't go so
Jay, nah, we are not doing that.
Oh my God.
He had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
First half.
Edge of the seat. Had him at the edge of their seat.
I'm like, what?
Listen, the only way LeBron is even involved in this is because I'm using him as the step stool to present something better.
Hey, Brian, give me a boost.
We go use his broad shoulders to carry the sacrifice.
I use the step stool for me bringing Jordan up for this sacrifice, brother. I'm sorry.
So what about you?
Guys, can I just say one thing about Bron? Just one thing, and I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead.
The one thing I want to say, I want to give Bron credit. He does have the best physique, right? Like his best attribute is his body. That's what aided his longevity, right? And all the other, manicuring the schedule and all that, we'll look away on that. But he's lasted this long, and he's able to physically look like he's playing the game. But that doesn't mean he's the best. That's it. That's all I gotta say, guys.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks for the call.
That man said,
I gotta hit him with that Drewski. What did you mean by that?
Yeah. Hey, you guy did say super freak physique like Raphael Sadiq. He did say that, didn't he?
And first of all, why would that be the super freak's physique? Why would the super freak's physique be such that of Raphael Sadiq?
Wait, they must find Raphael really attractive.
Hey man, that lyric puzzled me so much. It got to be what he said after Raphael Sadiq that's supposed to connect to Raphael Sadiq.
I don't know.
It couldn't have been super freak physique though. But he said super freak physique like Raphael Sadiq. something every day of the week. I don't know what he said after that, but maybe that applies to Raphael.
Maybe, yeah, I hope so.
but I have never ever wanted to partake with a super freak who had the physique of Raphael Sadiq.
Nah, I'm good.
I don't even know what his physique is, but it looks skinny.
It's similar to yours.
Just told that man he looked like Raphael Sadiq. Yo, that dude said Brian's best attribute
his
is
body.
Like a prostitute.
That was wild.
Prostitute. The worst. So is them girls around San Diego base apparently that I didn't know about. But
Brian the body, like
Brian body.
Hey, caller, shut YouTube off in the background and go ahead and speak. You still got YouTube on. Hey, cut YouTube off in the background.
How you do that?
Hey, put it down.
There might be Young and the Restless.
I think it's Young and the Disciple.
Oh no, not Young and the Restless. It's Young Disciple. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, old boy from the last call. He's still on the phone?
Nah, he gone.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I was about to check out. Man, listen, bro. Listen. Hey, because bro, y'all be going too far, bro. Like, come here. I mean, like real talk, bro. Okay. So we talking about Jordan, right? You saying Jordan at the door, and you got to be better than Jordan to get in the room with him, right?
I mean, it makes sense to me. Like, why would I debate with someone that's not better than Jordan? I mean, like you got to bring something to have the debate. The conversation really can't be had to someone that's actually a better basketball player than him, or equal basketball player.
I'm saying, why you say what? So you basically saying so you saying there was never no debate as far as Kobe go.
It was a watch. It was a watch for LeBron. It was a watch for Kobe. It was always a watch. Like, oh shoot, he got the potential to be better than Jordan. Let's watch and let's watch with and let's go over with a fine tooth comb. And then once we realize, oh, they're not better than Jordan, the debate is over.
So okay, so how do you realize that? Is what I'm saying.
Observation, like you critiquing everything just like you critique Michael Jordan game. After we critique Michael Jordan game and we say, oh, these are his flaws and this is where he's weak at and blah blah, all this stuff. It wasn't a lot of things that was flaws and a lot of things he was weak at. He's almost ironclad, the best I've ever seen and the best I've ever observed and critiqued on that level, right? So when I start seeing people that got the potential to be as good as him or better, I'm watching them, and then when I start seeing where they're failing at and what they're not good at, and it doesn't ever get better, and it's like that the whole, pretty much their whole career, then I conclude that, oh, he's not better than Mike.
I think it's a fallacy in there. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Like, come on, bro. That don't make no. Hey, listen, bro. Let me tell you why that's not gonna ever make sense, bro. Like, that's subjective, bro. Like, so what I'm saying is that, okay, if I played the game and I played the game as a big man, let's say I pattern my game after let's say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Akeem Olajuwon. Like don't you think my viewpoint is gonna be skewed towards those players? Like, hey, some people would say that Hakeem was a better basketball player than Michael Jordan, bro.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
I'm saying, can you understand people saying that? I'm talking about as far as skill, offensively and defensively. They'll say that Hakeem Olajuwon was a better basketball player than Michael Jordan, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at that. I grade Hakeem very high as well. Hakeem, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Tim Duncan, Kareem, Kyrie. Those guys, I grade them. Like, if I'm grading them, I grade them very high, right? So I ain't mad if somebody
you said Kyrie.
Yeah, I grade him very high.
Come on, bro, you muddying up the waters right now, bro. I'm
not saying he's in the GOAT debate. I'm just saying if I'm grading the player, I grade him high.
bro. Like, bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. Y'all. Hey, bro, hold up, Zoe, because I have to check this right quick, bro. When people talk about, when people say Jordan, right? When they say Jordan is the greatest of all time, bro, bro, ain't nobody is talking about his play.
And that's and that's the issue, though. That's the problem. That's why the conversation always have miscommunications in it, because somebody is talking like it starts with how good you are as a player. I mean, then why wouldn't it start there?
Because it doesn't, bro. What you're describing is talent, bro. That's talent, my nigga.
How good a player is, yes.
That's talent, right?
That's what starts.
So what I'm saying,
I'm not saying it ends there. That's what it starts.
No. What I'm saying is that your talent, bro. You could be one of the, like you just said, Kyrie. Kyrie is a talented basketball player.
He's a very good basketball
skilled.
player. He's very good.
He's skilled, bro.
He's very
skilled.
Very good.
Okay, but skill without resume ain't shit.
I didn't have. Hold on. I don't have Kyrie Irving in the GOAT debate. I didn't say his resume helps him get there.
No, bro. I'm not saying that, bro.
We were just talking about one piece about grading players. I'm grading a player.
Bro.
I'm not talking about the GOAT list. We were just talking about grading players. We was talking about grading players. You got to keep up.
Y'all was talking about Jordan and LeBron, bro.
I'm talking about what me and you was talking about. What I was describing is high grade players. I wasn't saying that the names I was naming was guys that I had in the GOAT debate. Well, you made the comment that people would say that Hakeem is a better player than Michael Jordan. I said I wouldn't care if they said that, because I grade Hakeem very high, and I started naming players that I graded high. I didn't name players that I had in the GOAT debate.
Cool.
I named players that I grade high.
But I'm talking about bro. Listen, bro. I'm saying so in that case, nigga, you cool with Hakeem being in the same room as Jordan?
You're not listening. I said I grade Hakeem very high. I didn't say anything about him being in the GOAT debate.
I'm still asking you the question. I'm still presenting that question.
Bro, ain't nobody in the room with MJ.
Then, bro, why y'all making these analogies then, bro? Like y'all kidding me. Well, bro, listen. I get what you're saying. See, I get what you're saying. Bro, I'm saying I get what you're saying as far as your criteria go. Your criteria is the game, and then you go to everything else. I get that. I understand that. Okay. That's cool. Right. What I'm saying is when we're talking about a GOAT discussion, or when we're talking about any list, right? Nobody's talking about nobody's talking about their basketball skill, bro.
And that's the problem.
No, that's not a problem, bro.
That's the problem. That's the problem. We got people having the conversation that don't know how to have the conversation. Slow it down. I just dissed you. This is what I'm saying.
Hey, young. So basically, what you're saying, What you're saying, young? Hold on.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Basically, what you're saying, and because I agree. You what you're saying is skill plus accolades equals greatness. If you don't have the resume, the resume is skill, a combination of skills plus accolades. You need them both for greatness. Now, better is just talent. Is this guy better than this guy? That's talent.
Correct.
Yes,
and that's what you're explaining, bro. You're explaining better. You're saying that as far as on a basketball court, you're saying that Jordan was a better player than LeBron. That's what you're saying. Okay, so
I don't think there's much argument right there that Jordan was a better player than LeBron. I don't think there's much argument. People can argue it, but I don't think there's much argument.
No, I do. I do. There is an argument. There is an argument. What I'm saying is that if LeBron, I'm saying y'all talk about offense and defense, right? Mm-hmm. On offense and defense, they dominate in different ways, bro. Look, MJ is a scorer. Like that was his responsibility. That's what he was best at. LeBron he's more of a playmaker. That's what he dominated in. But just so happened that
Like I'm saying, if we're using scoring and we're using playmaking, I would say that as far as scoring go, I would say that MJ is a I'm gonna give him a 10 as far as scorer go. I would give LeBron a 9. Now, if we go to playmaking, right? I would give LeBron a 10. I would probably give like MJ probably like a 7. You get what I'm saying? Now that's how I view basketball. Like you feel what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by subjective, bro. I
got two things for you. I got 2 things for you, young disciple. And this is what I was going to say earlier, which I felt like was a fallacy in the way Brother Bell broke everything down. When you're trying to compare basketball players across eras, the style of play matters. What you're asked to do, all of that stuff matters. So it's really comparing apples to a guave. You know what I'm saying?
A guave just finished cutting my grass too.
Hey, bro, you out of line, bro, you out of line, bro.
What?
You out of line, bro.
You can't do
that. Out of line.
We going on Patreon
this is not the post game.
But y'all been not ever tell me I can't say nothing. I promise, bro. I promise, bro. But that boy,
I can't breathe, yo.
Hey, go ahead and finish, Jay. I want to hear what Jay got to say.
Yeah. So we really spending. It's hard to compare. It's hard to compare greatness across eras because the accolades are different. What you asked for was different. It's easier to compare best and better across eras because if you can hoop, we can see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing. And then the other thing you said that you rate Jordan a 10 at scoring, LeBron a 9, LeBron a 10 at playmaking, Jordan a 7. But you can't never forget. Jay. Hold on.
Jay, no.
I get what you're saying.
Okay. Go ahead.
But the 10 in scoring holds more weight than the 10 in playmaking because the object of the game is to score the ball. You see what I'm saying? So all teams ain't creating.
Jay, that's false.
That's not false. That's not false. That wasn't an opinion. That wasn't an opinion. That was a fact. That's not an opinion. The object of the game is the team with the.
All these are opinions, bro.
No, it's not. The team.
Bro, you can.
What percentage? Hold on. What percentage of times does the team with the most points win the game?
Every single one.
60, 70, 80. Slow it down. I just dissed you. No, I just dissed you. Listen. What percentage? What percentage of times does the team with the most points win the game?
They don't even keep a stat for the team that scored the most. The team that had the best plays.
No.
What? Yeah. What?
Thank you. That is like, what are you talking about?
What is the percentage of times that the team with the most points, when the buzzer sounds, win the game? Is it 100, 95, 75?
Man, come on, bro. Hey, come on, bro. You're not talking to them. You're not, bro. Finish your point, bro.
100% of the time, correct?
Buckets.
Finish your point, bro.
That's the objective of the game, like Jay said. Is it the objective?
Okay, all right. Okay. You finished with that? You finished? Like that was a good point that you just made, wasn't it? That's what you feel like? That was a good ass point. Huh? Talk to be 100. You feel like you just laid out. Because look, anytime that nigga think he about to make a great point, he do the same thing. He show his hand every time. What he's gonna do is he's gonna ask you a rhetorical question, right? That he wants you to answer. It's rhetorical as fuck. But like the nigga really wants you to answer. He will sit there 5 minutes, bro, until you answer this question that everybody that's listening know the answer to. Like that nigga right there is 2 handfuls, man. I swear to God, man. Hey, but Pete, bro.
Hey, young, hold on, young.
You call that nigga 2 handfuls just now. That is hard.
Who did he say was cutting his grass though?
Oh wow.
Man, but this man making Hispanic jokes on Cinco de Mayo.
I ain't say nothing about no Hispanic jokes. I ain't say nothing about no Hispanic jokes.
You call that man Guavo, man. We know what you was talking about.
I ain't say nothing about no Hispanic. I ain't saying Hispanic.
Who you talking about then?
The dude that come out, that's his name, but I don't know where he got the name from.
What nationality is he though?
Yeah,
I don't think that's relevant, sir.
That nigga right.
terrible.
Hey, Big J. Hey, Big J.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, listen to why I'm against what you said. I mean, I'm with what you said, but you leaving it like you leaving it incomplete. Because you're right, Jordan scoring. Yes, it's you can say it holds more weight because you need points, right? That's cool. But if I weigh Jordan scoring, let's say up against Magic's playmaking. Like you really can't say that. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm saying
so he go.
My playmaking can lead to more. My playmaking can lead to more points than your scoring, especially when I'm only scoring two. When I'm only averaging 2 points less than you in scoring. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to this though.
But he go the other thing. If your playmaking leads to more points than my scoring, and I'm just a raw better scorer than you, but you're really good at playmaking, you're gonna need something else to the deficiency, because if I can go get you 50, you can't never go get us 50. You can have 15 assists and add 50 to your point, but we can lag off of you.
But Jay,
we can lag off of
you.
Jay,
when we talking about
hold on,
we talking about MJ and LeBron.
I got you. But listen, Young, this is where the issue comes in.
Bro, come on.
Hold on, Young. This
come on now. He's a scoring leader. What are we talking about?
Listen. This is where the issue comes in, right? If I'm the scorer, I finish plays, and I can have a playmaker make for the rest of the team, and I don't need him to play make for me. But if I'm a playmaker, guess what I need? I need a finisher
on it. You got to have a finisher. That's
right,
the part.
Right. So if my hold on. If my superpower is playmaking, that's why LeBron needs a Wade or Kyrie or AD to be finishers. Actually, he needs two of them. He needs a Bosh and a Wade.
No,
he needs a Kyrie and a K Love and a J.R. Smith, and he needs a daggone AD. And J.R. Smith,
and to Young's disciple point,
he needs a finisher that can score just as well as someone on Michael Jordan's level. He need a Michael Jordan level scorer. LeBron, that's why he haven't won without one of those.
Bro. If LeBron, listen, bro, this is what you're saying, bro. You sounding foolish, bro. When the hell has J.R. Smith ever been a scorer that's on MJ level?
Well, I ain't say J.R. Smith was on MJ level.
MJ level, but that's
Okay, bro. Now, y'all tell me this, bro, because y'all just cooked yourself.
No, you're
so,
cooked.
Yes, you did.
No, you cooked.
Yes, you did. No,
you're definitely cooked.
So if MJ, so you saying that LeBron, his playmaking is the reason why he needs like somebody else to finish the.
If your superpower is playmaking, it doesn't. Like you need a finisher for. Like I can't make a pass to somebody who's not gonna make the basket. You need a finisher.
But the unique ability that LeBron has, and this is probably what Young should have gotten at. The unique ability that LeBron has is that he's a playmaker and a finisher. He can't. He can be both.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hold on. But who's not that though? Michael Jordan averaged 6 assists. What are you talking about? He's a great playmaker.
Bro. Look, Jordan, listen, bro. Jordan, come on, bro. I'm saying LeBron's superpower is both. LeBron's superpower is scoring.
No. That ain't his superpower.
This is where I'll interject in. This is where I'll interject in. And
so I mean, man, how you gonna sit up here and say LeBron's superpowers ain't playmaking and scoring?
It's playmaking. It ain't scoring.
It's playmaking at 6'9", 260.
I would say playmaking and finishing. Finishing and scoring is two different things, in my opinion.
I'm the leading scorer. I'm the leading scorer all the time. What are you saying right now?
That's not based on you being a great scorer.
You also logged the most minutes of all time.
And the most
turnovers of all time.
Hey, Robert Parrish played the most games. Hey, Robert Parrish played the most games. Hey, Kobe played 20 years. Like, y'all stop that with all this the amount of time. Hey, the difference in LeBron having the most missed shots, right? And Kobe
and the most turnovers. And the most turnovers.
No. I'm saying, and LeBron and Kobe having the most missed shots
and the most turnovers.
When LeBron took a hold of that record, LeBron has scored 7,000 more points, bro.
And the most turnovers.
No, I'm just talking about this one thing. I'm just talking about.
And less.
So imagine how many points LeBron would have if he cared about taking care of the ball, man. That just speaks to his greatness.
You say, Jay. The difference is that MJ. I mean, first of all, like MJ, Magic, bro. Like, bro, look at the all-time turnover list, bro. You'll be surprised at the names you see.
I know a name I won't see in the top 25. I know one name I won't see.
Mike.
You talking about Jordan?
Yeah, you ain't gonna see his in the top 25.
Bro,
I guarantee you that.
Who was the playmaker on that team?
Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Bro.
And the triangle offense.
Pippen was the playmaker, bro.
All right, how many assists did Pippen average and how many assists did Jordan average?
What say it again?
Go ahead, get in that pot. Go ahead. Come on.
Say it again.
Come on, slow it down.
Again,
slow it down.
Hey, don't make him repeat the question. Just change the subject.
No. Bro, if I let him change the subject, then I'll be him. Nigga, I ain't him. Nigga, ask the question. Yeah, nigga.
Hey, Young, you a vibe tonight, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, Young, we needed this call.
Let me say one more thing, then y'all can enjoy y'all night.
Okay.
Like, my whole thing is that y'all like I'm just saying that even the way the conversation is constructed, bro. Like y'all not one time, nigga, have I heard y'all talk about resume. Like
we ain't even got it's no point in talking about resume if you're not better than the guy that's already in the room.
That's to you, bro. Like what I'm saying is that if the world went off that criteria, bro, that you talking about right now,
it'd be a better place.
Like, I'm saying all publications wouldn't have LeBron nigga top 2.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, but see, that's cool because you can look the part all you want to. See, my thing is, my thing is that when y'all talk y'all want to leave it like right there, bro, and put your hands up and say LeBron wasn't a better basketball player. So why do they say? Why do they say that LeBron is the best all around basketball player? Basketball players say this
because they don't know what they're talking about.
Man, come on, bro. Like,
they don't know what they're talking about.
I respect your basketball.
I mean, because give me the definition of all around. Give me the definition of all around.
Personal opinion, in my opinion.
I think it's personal opinion too, Jay. All I'm saying is that when y'all, in this personal opinion, right? A lot of people has LeBron as a better all-around basketball player than Jordan.
What does all around mean?
Let's not act like we ain't never heard that before.
What does all around mean?
You mean like rebounds?
Because
all around, man, everything, all inclusive, everything that you do on the basketball court.
Young, if you go all around, you got to go to the defensive end, right?
Hey, big bro. You say that a lot. Like, remember, y'all the same motherfuckers, nigga that was making jokes saying LeBron can't play off the ball. Y'all been saying that for years.
Hey, Young, can you see the screen right now? Can you see the screen right now?
And it's false, bro.
Young, can you see the screen right now?
Nigga, tell me what's on the screen, nigga. I'm on my phone.
All right, I'm about to show you this, and this is why being a scorer is better than being a playmaker, because when you're a playmaker, you got to rely on your teammates to score the points.
Bro,
you got to listen. You about to get educated. When you are the scorer and the finisher, you can still win a series with your supporting cast shooting like this after 5 games in the finals. That's Ron Harper at the bottom. This graphic came up in the game 6 against Utah. And this is what they was this is what they was giving Jordan. 0 points in game 3, 2 points in game 4, 0 points in game 5. That's Ron Harper. Scottie Pippen shooting 32% from the field, averaging 15 points, 6 of 32 from 3. And the 3-point shooter, Steve Kerr at the top, was 3 for 20 from the 3-point line, averaging 4.6 points. And this was through 5 games. This was through 5 games, and they won it in 6.
Yep.
You did?
When you're the scorer, this is what you can. This was what your support. This is what your supporting cast can do. But if the supporting cast for LeBron would have did that, they would have got swept.
They happened twice.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question. Who that series that you're talking about?
Sir, I bid you.
Who was they going against?
I bid you a good night. A 50
Who was
plus,
they going against?
a 50+ win team with 2 Hall of Famers on it.
Two greats on
the Utah Jazz.
Yes.
You talking about the Utah Jazz?
You're cooked, sir. I bid you a good night.
Years.
You talking about the Utah Jazz?
You're
What's
cooked.
wrong with Utah Jazz, young?
Hey, young, bye. Young, bye, man. We gotta move. Young, we gotta move, man.
Give me the finals team, right?
Young, you gotta move. You gotta move, young.
Outside of Miami, when they were in the bubble.
Young, we gotta
Give me
move.
the finals team that LeBron played, right?
You're cooked. I don't
to the Utah Jazz.
I don't want to hang up on you, but you're cooked. We go ahead and end
I'm
it.
talking to zone. Like you just don't want me to deep fry that shit, nigga. But you do that shit all the time too. You try to get off the phone, nigga. Hang up the phone before I start deep frying that shit, nigga. So be one of them niggas, and hang up the phone, or be a stand-up nigga, and give me the opportunity to deep fry that shit, nigga. I'm
gonna be one of them niggas that hang up the phone, young. Hey, we gotta move to the next segment.
Be one of them niggas then, nigga.
All right,
be one of them niggas then, nigga.
Thank you.
Hey, by the way, Knicks are up 27 at halftime.
Boy, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna get the boys up out of here. I was hoping it would go to the 7 though.
If it went to 7, Boston was gonna win, but it looked like the Knicks might get them up out of there.
Yeah. Go ahead and get them up out of there.
Yo, this show has been hilarious. Like,
so this is one thing that y'all got to know about Melvin, man. Anytime you give him an ultimatum,
he's
gonna choose the worst option of the two every time.
Give me the bad option first. He said, "Is you gonna be a stand-up guy, or you gonna be one?" Well, I think I'll choose to be one of them niggas.
I'll be one of them niggas.
Good night. Yo, shout out to Young, man. Young was fun. Young is always calling.
Nah, he came with some facts today, man.
Even I'll admit, Young did his thing tonight.
One thing, like, so I know people in the comments think that I've been accused of being a LeBron fan. I'm just not a LeBron hater. I'm not. Look, everybody knows who my favorite player is. David Robinson,
Paul George,
Podcast P, baby,
Zion Williams, and Christian Laettner. Best college career ever. I take it to the basketball
and black man JJ Redick.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Definitely. I can't forget my N-word, JJ.
Yeah. Yo, Young. Hey, Young, if you still in the chat, man, we're gonna be in the post game later, man. Come on.
Hey, Young got deep fried, well, like some cornbread, man.
Freaking pepper seed and pepper dime.
When that man said how many assists did Scottie Pippen average? That man said, huh?
Which the answer was 1. I think he averaged 1 more assist than MJ.
Yeah.
1.
Hey, but did you see that graphic though? This is what they was giving him for points in the finals, dog. Hold on, that ain't it.
As a basketball player with my attitude, I'm telling you, if I'm Jordan, I'd have gave up on them niggas. They ain't giving me no help. We'd have lost that series. I promise you, God, if it was me. Nah, for real. I ain't even trying to be funny. If it was me, dog, I'd have been madder than I would have been if I was LeBron when J.R. Smith didn't know what to do.
Hey, was 96 Utah or Seattle?
Utah.
It was Utah.
It was Utah.
Which
97 and 98 was Utah.
Okay, so this Seattle.
Nah, Charles Barkley now.
98 was Utah.
No,
so 98 was Utah, 97 was Utah, and 96 was Seattle, Sean Kemp and Gary Payton.
Yeah, it was Sean Kemp.
You sure? Right. I thought it was Seattle not Seattle. I thought it was Charles Barkley with the Suns.
No, that
they
was
played Seattle when they first three-peat.
No, Phoenix was the last three-peat before he retired. I mean, the first three-peat, the last series.
I always mix them two up in my head too.
Yeah, that's the series his dad got killed in. Right after.
The first
but yeah, right. but so this is Seattle against Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, Detlef Schrempf, Nate McMillan, Sam Perkins.
Good defensive team.
Yeah, Brukowski was supposed to be agitating Rodman. They had Did they have Hershey Harkins? I think they did have Hershey.
It don't even matter, but the Bulls could have had me. I could have gave him this. I could have gave him 19.2 minutes and 4.6 points.
Bro, that's wild.
Played 20 minutes a game, took 20 shots, and made 3 of them bitches. Like
he's supposed to be a 3-point shooter.
I promise you, if you give me 20 shots, I might can make 3.
Me too.
This is a real graphic, bro. Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving giving LeBron 30 a game.
He needs 35, yo. That ain't enough.
Games was it 2 games or just 1 game he had 40?
Not 2.
Oh, a couple of them.
It was 2 games they both had 40.
Yep.
Yeah, Brian had 40 both times too. That he had 40.
And he was getting 15 from Bosh and K-Love. K-Love and Bosh was giving him 15, and sometimes J.R. Smith would give him 15.
And sprinkling a little 20 piece.
And his second best player was giving him 15 a game on 32% shooting.
But he had oh my gosh. People piss me off sometimes, man.
You can't make this stuff.
You can't make this up.
And that was the 72-10 year too. And Seattle went 64.
They won 64 games that year?
64 or 68. I think it was 64.
And that's why defense matters. And that's why defense matter. And that is why your best player being a dominant scorer is more important than your best player being a dominant playmaker. Because if they're not making shots, your playmaking ain't gonna do nothing. Like Jokic when his guys don't make shots. Okay, what you gonna do now? You throw all them nice passes, but they missing. Now what?
Yeah, you got to go back to scoring. But what you end up doing last night?
Last night he did.
Yeah. And you got to go back to scoring. You're like, man, damn that.
I will give.
LeBron can do that. Like he has the ability to do that. But if he gave you 60, then the whole team only gonna get 60 because every team, the way that LeBron likes his teams constructed, if number 2's missing shots, the rest of the team is shit offensively. Like you know what I'm saying?
Just how
look, y'all. We're gonna read these super chats, then we're gonna go to the next topic. Go ahead, Zo. I'm sorry.
No, I was asking Jay, do you mean like how the team is constructed for Bron?
Yeah, they be shit offensively.
Absolutely.
You hit that second way, you be like, why are they even in the league?
All right, $20
not
super
that
chat.
serious, get that 20 boom.
Yeah, 20. I appreciate it. What a lot of these fools don't understand is that how MJ responded from failure, it's what made him the GOAT. LeBron ran from and scapegoated his failures. It is what it is.
I mean,
that's not a bad take. I don't necessarily agree with it, but yeah.
Granny, $9 super chat, $10 super chat. MJ is the best I have seen. I've been following him since college. Boy, bro, that was like folding a fitted sheet, boy.
Hey, Grandma, listen.
Thank
you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, Grandma. That's it. Well, keep going. Nope. Nope.
$5 super chat.
Rodney Rivers, $5 super chat.
Why that picture on there?
What is that? Red Fox?
Yeah, with them glasses on.
Yes. From Harlem Nights.
Bron is supposed to be the scorer like Jordan. Damn, that playmaking. That's it. I agree. Hey, when I see a coach call a timeout for the last second shot and he draw up a game-winning assist, I respect him.
Speaking of which, did y'all see the Mind Game podcast?
I ain't watching this season.
Steve Nash asked him specifically about that. He said that, how do you feel that you just make the right play every time instead of always taking the shot? And of course, Bron had the answer that they told him to have, saying, I've never averaged 30 before. I could have averaged 50 in high school, but I always made myself play the game the right way.
Bro, I'd have burned my TV or whatever.
Bullshit.
Stop the cap.
Oh man, I can't, man. All right, last super chat, $5 from G.O. Young Disciple is the only person that can say, with all due respect, and ninja in the same sentence.
For real.
Game winning assist. Hey, Karl Malone, this play is going to John Stockton. I'm drawing up the game winning assist.
Yeah. John, you about to
if they stop the play at the assist and you don't even tell them who the ball's going to and what they need to do with the ball.
All right. If you
have an incomplete play.
A player,
and once you get it, you pass it.
Yeah, you pass it. here. You pass it right here in this spot, a player is going to be there.
Hey, and until I walk into a gym and see somebody walk, before the game, they in the gym 2 hours early. You know how Ray Allen used to get in there, get them shots up. If I see somebody in the gym 2 hours early, with nobody over there, practicing all this right here, I ain't seen that yet. Until I see Kobe get in the gym, and it's, hey man, the same spot, nothing but no looks.
That's important, man. That's it.
He out there playing.
That's the things people work on when no one's looking, man.
Yeah, nobody even practice passings. The 3-man weave is all the passing we do at practice. 3-man weave, that's it. And then the actual play when we
play. That's true. You learn how to pass by playing.
Exactly. It's just instant. It's instinctual.
Mm-hmm. I'm messing up that 3-man weave every time on purpose because I think that's the dumbest drill in basketball.
Bro, in soccer, I told my son
you get one fast break like that every 3 games. A 3-on-1, a 3-on-9.
3-on-9, yeah. 3 on anything. 2-man game, of course. We get a lot of breaks that way, but yeah, 3-man weave was something that you just had to learn how to do.
When Makai was playing soccer, he used to score a lot of goals when he was young, and my wife was like, he got to start passing. I told Makai, you ain't got to pass until you get to college. I mean, no. I mean, they want scores.
Yes,
they want scores.
You can put the ball in the cup in any sport. Then you.
I said don't pass now one time. Wait till you get to college to pass because you can learn how to be a good passer in 30 days.
I seen. I think the sport that's probably the hardest to learn how to be a passer in is probably like lacrosse. But if you're a bucket in lacrosse, they don't give a shit if you can pass or not.
Yeah,
but it's the same. But the shot and the pass is the same thing in lacrosse. So if you're a bucket in lacrosse, you probably can pass your ass off too.
Pass too. Mm-hmm.
They be sending that shit too. They be.
Hey, it's different. It's different.
They be sending that shit.
I don't have the hand-eye coordination or the mental capacity to play lacrosse. We getting in the fight out there.
Oh yeah, I'm tackling the nigga.
Yeah, you send that. Is it a ball? What is it? What are they using?
Oh, I don't even know.
Rock. What is it?
It's not a rock.
That was probably the first stages of lacrosse, Jay. But I think we've progressed since then.
I think we graduated from a stone.
Y'all, these comments is crap.
Is it a hockey puck? What is it, bro?
I don't know. Taco Master said, "Did you see how many games LeBron lost on attempts to inbound in these playoffs? Passing is a skill. It's clearly a skill."
Yes, it was exactly 2 games because they lost 4 and got put out the playoffs in 1 round.
I knew the math. That's how math works.
Yeah, that boy said making a buzzer beating pass is fun.
A buzzer beating bounce pass is
All right, we gotta move on, y'all. Golly,
let's go. Damn, we spent an hour and a half.
Young it's always Young here calling and holding us up, man.
All right,
all right. So let's get into this this deal, man, because now that we've got the news that the GOAT is gonna be part of NBC as a special contributor, is what they said. Did you hear about this, Chris?
Yes, I did.
You did. Okay, so I wanted to break it down, y'all, because there's a little competition going on between these networks. Well, first of all, according to what is it called? I forgot this daggone website, but this is how it's supposed to be broken down, because one network will get certain games, the other network will get the other games. One network is getting some games in the playoffs, one network is getting the in-season tournament. You get what I'm saying? So I think Prime is getting in-season tournament, one network getting the All-Star game, and I think it's supposed to flip-flop annually. Mm-hmm. I think so. So it's a collective way that they're doing it, right? But these networks are trying to put their best foot forward, especially for this first year. And I don't know which one got the best out there. You see ESPN top left, NBC top right, and at the bottom you see Amazon. Now, top right, NBC got the GOAT, Michael Jordan. I don't know how he's going to be a special contributor, what he's going to do. My guess is
a little bit of info.
Oh, go ahead.
Just that he was going to be only in pre-recorded broadcast when they need analysis of the actual game. So I'm guessing like maybe a breakdown of actual gameplay. Now that'd be dope. So I'm interested to see, but I don't think they want MJ straight off the golf course losing a parlay on some live TV because he might say he might say what he really feels.
but nonetheless, though, the GOAT would be involved some type of way. I figured that would be some pre-recorded stuff. I thought it was gonna be something similar to breaking down film like Kobe on detail.
That's what I was hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. That'd be dope.
You won't get that.
It would be dope. Nah. I hope it's something like that. And but ESPN on detail.
I'm not even sure that Michael Jordan's mind is that great. Like I'm not. I think Kobe had a great mind that fueled his talent. I think Michael Jordan had a great talent and it came to him thoughtlessly.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think he had to think about it. I just think that he just went out there and executed. I think he just checks into this level of if you're in front of me, I'm doing you. Pause.
Mike, if you can hear this, slow it down. Jay just dissed you. you just tried to be nice and call him dumb. I caught that.
Well, listen, man. Have you ever? The nigga said the ceiling is the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely said that. He did say that. He did say that. So Jay, so
the ceiling is the roof, though. Sometimes
I don't think the ceiling ever the roof. I think
it ain't. The roof is the roof, and the ceiling is the ceiling.
Oh man, what are you trying to say is that if the ceiling is your limit, is actually the roof, so you can go a little bit beyond it.
That's about as good as Ja Morant and his grenade throwing thing, boy. That was good right there.
Hey, Mike went to that game and he was drunk and he didn't know they was gonna put a mic in front of him.
Hey, look at this comment. K Soprano said the ceiling is the net.
Y'all ain't gonna let me live on that one. Look. Michael Jordan, special contributor. They got Vince Carter. They got Melo in the studio. Reggie Miller's gonna be calling games. Jamal Crawford. They're good. Mike Tirico, Noah Eagle. They're bringing back NBC's nostalgic. They bringing that back with Jim Fagan's voice, with AI. So NBC is all in. Then when you look at the bottom at Amazon, Taylor Rooks, D Wade, Steve Nash, Candace Parker, Blake Griffin, Dirk Nowitzki, Udonis Haslem, and Eagle, Kevin Harlan. Something about that just screams no seasoning.
No,
right?
Iron Eagle and Kevin Harlan, they do NFL games, and I watch those on mute. Nah, for real, no disrespect. Yeah.
Did you want to hear from Steve Nash and Dirk though?
I don't like hearing Dirk talk. Like, no disrespect.
Wait. Jay got some animosity.
So the way I'm seeing this is
Amazon is trash.
ESPN and NBC got all the fixes. They got everything that came fresh out the kitchen, and Amazon was like, just scrape us whatever you got left.
Nah, they went and got fast food.
We got Blake Griffin. What?
Nigga.
You got Parker? Them boys got Parker?
They got Parker. Candace Parker.
Well, up top at ESPN, I'm not in love with ESPN either, man. Kendrick Perkins is not legit like that.
No, but this is okay. So
Kendrick Jefferson, Kendrick Perkins, all they go do is glaze LeBron. ESPN is the LeBron glazing station.
Well, Kendrick is, according to this, like Kendrick is just staying in the role that he's currently in. Like he's not going to be on the sideline commentating games. So it's just nothing's really changing from ESPN is pretty much keeping the same thing going on.
They got the Inside the NBA from TNT though.
Yeah, they
got Barkley now.
Well, good. We ain't got to see Will Bond and Malika and Stephen.
Wait. So I thought them boys was going to NBC, so they're going to ESPN.
Yeah, they're going to ESPN.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible.
Now, NBC for sure. NBC trying to make all that money back that they lost in the Bill Cosby deal when he was trying to buy them. So.
Patreon will be following this episode directly. Go and sign up to our Patreon.
So, I think it's fair to say that NBC is got the cream of the crop right now.
That Bill Cosby deal fell through, boy.
Jay, no.
I'm a little iffy about my pick, though.
It's a restructure, yo.
Yo, stop talking about this.
Hey Jay, what Cosby do when he was walking through that courthouse?
Hey, why we all do that?
Everybody did it. Everybody knows what he's talking about.
That's a clip.
We got 134. 134. 134. I'm going directly before the post game. I'm cutting that up. I'm cutting up. Yo, how we all saw that? Like, yo.
Oh boy.
Yo, man, I'm sorry that deal fell through, boy, but the NBC back, man. They back on top.
They're back.
It might be time for him to try to buy again. This might be good time right
now.
Man, no time like the present, man. Golly. Oh man, but now y'all final thoughts on the networks trying to battle it out and get dream teams put together, man. I mean, ESPN getting inside the NBA was huge though.
It was that.
I think the ESPN will have the best pre and post game coverage. I think the actual game, like from tip off, halftime show, ending game, I think NBC will have that, and I think Amazon will get games that nobody care about, like Wizards versus Hornets.
The fact that they got the in-season tournament, man, I'm like, man, why I got to do the in-season tournament?
Yeah, that's how I thought it was an ad.
The same thing y'all said that ring don't count.
That's a punch.
If I'm the NBA and I'm looking at that, I'm like, man, we just made this whole money grabbing tournament and now we ain't finna get no money because it's on Amazon.
Nah, they gonna get some money from it because Amazon already gave it to them.
Yo, look at it. Hey, that's the Cosby angle right there. That's the Yo, man, we almost there. Come on, man. Come on, we gotta get right.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh god. All right, man.
That's funny. Oh, terrible, bro.
So I think we know who gonna be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Right?
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
That man went to Studio B.
That man went to Studio B real quick.
So we think it's gonna be Knicks Pacers on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out Sunday night if it's gonna be Denver or Thunder against the T-Wolves. But
we already know. We already know who it is.
It's gonna be Denver. Whoever don't get the MVP is advancing.
Yep.
I don't like this.
Nah, I think, and I hate it because I've been watching the series, and I am disgusted with the NBA for stretching it this long in the first place. This series should have been 5 max.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even close.
But you gotta blame OKC for caving in game 1. Now I know it had something to do with how they.
So my theory about
they
that
blew
is
that game.
Game one was rust. You think about it. They swept Memphis, and Denver went 7 with LA.
Mm-hmm.
So the gap, and then you came back in game 2 and you saw the real OKC. So I'm like, oh man, here we go, OKC in 5, and then just the way that they're allowing Jokic to the moving screens.
I hate the moving screens, but that's all over the league. They got to clean it up.
Yeah,
but they allowing this to happen was leaving Denver in this series. This should have been over a while ago. Mm-hmm. But I think it was just because of the buildup, the hype, the money grab you can get from it. You got you got arguably 1 and 2 in MVP voting or MVP finalists in Shea and Jokic. Why would I not maximize this and let it go 7?
They milked it.
They milked the shit out of it.
They milked it.
I think you see, and especially if Aaron Gordon doesn't play,
they say it's
Sunday, they say he's doubtful with a hamstring strain. So if he doesn't play, I think the refs kind of keep it close because you can't let it be a blowout.
They're gonna have to help.
They're gonna have to help. But I think you go ahead and give it to OKC like it's supposed to. Like, come on, you can't. Look at what SGA has been doing. Like,
I mean, they could play Dario Saric, something they never seen, and it surprises OKC. He might get out there and hit 8 threes.
He might.
I mean, because Dario Saric can play.
He definitely is a good player, and like the only game I would give credit straight to Denver is probably besides the moving screens and G.O.A.T when he throws his arms up in the air every time he's attempting the shot, but he played well last night. I think he played well last night. I think especially in the first 3 quarters, and then when he had to be a scorer, he was. First 3 quarters, I think Murray had more shots than he did. And I like it like that. Let him be the leading scorer if you're gonna be the lead setup man. If you want to play make, cool. Let somebody else take the load of scoring. If you play like that, I have nothing to say. But obviously, OKC should have won this series, like Chris said, and they should win it. I hate that it even has to come down to this, but I understand that this is what the NBA does when it comes to having a money grab. So I get it. But man, let OKC please go ahead into the Western Conference Finals so they can play Ant. Please, let's just get this over.
That free throw disparity was crazy in the second half.
Right, that's gonna be the best series.
They had 36 free throws to OKC's like 12. I'm like, golly.
The best defensive team in the league apparently is fouling that much that these boys are getting to the line 36 times.
Oh, I forgot Chris is a borderline OKC fan. Don't nobody know it.
I keep it low key. I don't really like explaining it to people, but Jay understand.
Yeah, but it should be a good game, man. I mean, if you go holds me a couple of games, to extend the series, man, you can't
let me
hold me in game 7.
Don't hold me.
Yeah.
And J-Dub gonna play better. He's got to play better, than he played last night, especially. But
facts. Yeah, he know that too.
Yeah, he know that too, and I think he will.
So which one of these teams can beat T-Wolves?
All of them.
You think OKC and Denver can beat the T-Wolves?
Yep.
I don't know if OKC can beat them. OKC can beat them. I don't know if I don't think Denver can beat them if without help.
Denver can't beat OKC. So I mean,
if it's straight up, then Minnesota has a chance. But I just think that Ant is too young to have the mental capacity to overcome the ref help for Jokic. And we seen in the LA series, he was very inconsistent.
Who Ant-Man was?
Yeah. And so you can't be inconsistent against somebody like Jokic who's gonna get the whistle. That series is gonna be over fast. And I don't think he has the mental fortitude yet.
I don't think that is true. He definitely did struggle the last couple of series, especially shooting the ball. But what I'll give Ant credit for is watching, I watch both sides of the ball. He's guarding. He is guarding, and I think that what he's lacking in scoring and shooting, especially when he went like 0 for 6. If Ant is going 0 for 6 for whatever and you win the game, Julius Randle has had a resurgence in these playoffs too. I don't know if anybody's paying attention.
That's a fact.
Julius Randle has been hooping. So I think that especially with Gordon out, I don't think that there's a real matchup for Julius Randle the way he's been playing, because he played bully ball too. He plays bully ball and he can score the basketball and he can rebound.
Like Randle, man. That's old school, bro.
He's old school power forward too, because Randle only like 6'8" with short arms. But he found a way to get it done. So I think that Minnesota will beat Denver if it's just about basketball. But I think OKC, I think they have entirely too many people that they can throw at you defensively, from Dort to Wallace. Even Isaiah Joe was guarding. Like man, it's too many people. I just think they'll
Isaiah.
Man, it's too many.
Black man. Black Isaiah.
that zone slowing them down just a tad bit though.
It is.
It's making them shoot a little bit more threes than what they really need to be shooting.
Definitely.
Because if it wasn't for the zone, everybody would just be driving to the home because there's no shot blocker down there. Like, you can score on Jokic, however you want to.
Hey, you right. Hey, let you know. Said the fact that Randall has been getting off of Randall is a left hand bandit. He gonna get to that left. He gonna score though.
hey, funny story. The last time me, Jay, and Zoe was on the court together, I had Jay in the post putting in some work, man. He hit this dude with that left-handed jump hook 3 times in a row.
Jump hook Jay.
It was butter. And the dude looked at Jay and said, "That's all you got is a jump hook." And Jay said, "And that's all I'm gonna give you." Jay didn't switch to nothing. It was just the left hand jump hook.
Stop it.
That boy said, "All you got is a left hand. More left coming. Don't even worry about it.
I'm gonna show it to you 50 more times this game.
More left coming, bro. You should be able to stop it, man. You have identified my secret weapon."
Well, that was funny though. Man.
He thought I was gonna be like, all right, let me show you this other move.
Nope, left hand.
Show you versatility. If I'm killing you with this, I'm killing you with this
again and again.
There's nothing else in the bag. Listen, the bag could be empty, it could be full, but I don't need to go back to the bag. This is working.
My God!
There's no way I'm going to the hammer when the screwdriver works.
They're down 40 now.
82-49.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah. So Knicks and Pacers in the conference finals.
How y'all feel about that? Let's talk about the East a little bit.
It's not even in the fourth quarter yet. Knicks and Pacers.
I think it's dope because if OKC advances, out of all 4 teams, one of those all-star players or one of those superstar players is getting their first ring, whether it's Ant-Man and Randall or SGA or Bronson or Hallie. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I let me use this opportunity. I like Hallie this playoffs, and I'm not a huge Halliburton fan.
Mm-hmm.
I liked him. The closer that he's been has shown me something, and I'm not the huge. I thought he was honestly the overrated chance was, you know what I'm saying, warranted a little bit because of his inconsistency. I don't want to say nobody in the NBA, man, they'll bust your ass, but if you in the NBA, but he's shown up in the playoffs, and that's what makes stars. So I'm gonna give some credits to Tyrese Halliburton, not his daddy though.
So first off, if anybody's gonna have a game-winning assist, it'd be Halliburton. I'm gonna just put that out there.
Nah, for real.
He going for them points. He done hit 3 game winners in the playoffs already.
Yeah, but first off, it's dope that if OKC does do what they're supposed to and get Denver out, it's gonna be a fresh, funky feel to the conference finals and into the finals. So that's dope. I agree with y'all on that. I'm still not sold on Halliburton. It's just because I've seen more inconsistency than I've seen consistency.
I get it.
And it's great. Like, if there was ever a time for you to show your ass
right now,
now is the time. You know what I'm saying? So he's going crazy. But again, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate. We know what the Cavs are. It's been seen before. We've seen this book. We've seen this movie. Donovan Mitchell. He's got some kind of root on him or something that he can't get past the second round. I don't know what it is. He's a career playoff maker.
All he got to do is accept his rightful place as a dominant number 2 and get a number 1.
Yeah,
that's all he got to do. He's proven to himself that he's a number 2, right? So fall into that number 2 range. Be what Wade was when LeBron was in Miami. And do what you do. You just go find a number 1. Maybe you need to play with Kawhi, or maybe you need to play with Embiid. You know what I mean? Or maybe something like that. But he's definitely a number 2.
Yeah, a great
number 1 capabilities. Yeah, a really good number 2. Yeah.
Man, I kind of figured that they was going to do this in the playoffs. I got to find the episode, but I think I said it. I think it was right after the trade deadline when they traded for DeAndre Hunter. I was like, that's a great move. You bring in a dude that can defend, he can score, he can do all this stuff, but I need to see how y'all handle the lights of being the favorite in the playoffs. And well, there you have it. So
that was banged up too. That was injured, man. Garland was never 100%.
Ever. Mobley missed games. DeAndre Hunter missed games. Like they missed a lot of games. Do you think they keep it together, or do you think that
they should? If everybody on the contract, I wouldn't make no moves.
Yeah,
I just add to it. I go get some additions, but it's a good team. Unless you find you a number one. You know what I mean? If all of a sudden Philly say, all right, we done with the Joel Embiid thing, I make a move for Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Do y'all think they ain't gonna make a play for Giannis?
Everybody's gonna make a play for Giannis, I think. Jaylen Brown fouled out in the third quarter.
Oh yeah, back him up. He probably melted in too. He was like, man, listen, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I got my room booked in Cancun already.
They mentally jacked up, man. Something wasn't quite right. I think unconsciously, I don't think Tatum did this like knowing he was doing it, but I think all the talk got to his head last year about him not being the number one and Brown being the number one and him being too passive, because him playing his role the way they did it last year was so perfect.
Yeah,
that everybody ate. But then it muddied the waters and wasn't clear who the guy was. I mean, it's clear. It's really clear it's Tatum, but he wanted to put his imprint on everything, and he was just a little bit too. He was going for his.
Yeah,
and I think that messed up the whole synergy around the team.
I can understand that. I can see that, honestly, but like he need to watch Man Down Sports, Full Panel Fridays, because we've been saying all this time, like it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you win another ring, you're going to be the guy who may not have led in points because Brown did last year, but you probably is going to. I don't know the stats of the series before he got hurt, but I'm sure he led in every other statistical category. Most of the time, that's what Tatum does, and he's going to defend. So at the end of the day, he shouldn't have bought into that madness. Have we seen the last of the Jays together?
No, because they have to get traded to break it up.
They both on long term.
But I will tell you this: we're not going to see JT till maybe All-Star break.
Yeah, maybe
Christmas if we're lucky, but probably maybe All-Star break. Right?
Maybe not even next season, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, he might miss the whole season.
Achilles in the postseason, and then the new season starts in October.
Yeah, October, November, it's time to play again.
Yeah, so we might not see JT at all. I'm gonna tell you this.
I mean, when KD tore his in the finals, remember, and he missed a whole next season.
Whole next year,
exactly. So, I'll say
they didn't make the playoffs the next year, so we don't know if he would have came back then or not.
Maybe.
I'll say this: with no Tatum next year, is going to determine the Celtics' future. If JB can do it as a number one, where he's going to have to be the number one.
Here's your chance, JB.
Yeah, I want to see that. But you know what? It's gonna be harder for him because I don't know how many. I mean, is as good as Al Horford look. I don't know how long he goes stay.
This is probably it. This is probably
it. Al Horford got drafted by the Hawks when they had red, white, and blue uniforms. Do anybody remember that?
He came out with Corey Brewer and Joakim Noah.
Joakim Noah and Corey Brewer. They've
been retired.
Yeah,
Al
Horford. If this ain't the last ride, he may got one more in him.
But at what level? I mean, especially the way they was playing, had this man guarding on pick and rolls, he probably quit after the game.
But,
it's just a sour taste left in his mouth, and that decision, because the decision after they won it last year was kind of easy. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm on a high, but now they're on a low, and he got to think about, do I want to come back or not? And then he's thinking about, dang, Tatum ain't even gonna be the whole season, so it's gonna look a whole lot different.
Yeah, it's just one of them things. Hindsight is 20/20, right? Like you could have walked off on top. You got your ring. You spent your entire career fighting for, but you was like, nah, we running it back. We pretty much got everything that we just did with this one. Can't foresee, injuries and stuff like that. But if JB can lead them to at least a conference finals berth, I think there's some discussions to be had in that front office about what direction they go.
Dang, boy, 92-52 is crazy. All right, last topic, y'all. The Cooper Flag sweepstakes, y'all.
Ain't no sweepstakes.
Is he the clear-cut number one?
Yeah.
You think?
I think they've been plotting on this for Jay. What 3 years now? Is when 3-4 years since when he first popped on the scene in high school.
A strong 2. It not only is he the clear cut number 1, he also the clear cut number 2. Whoever got second pick, I'm trying to draft him again.
Boy, Jaylen Brown got 7 turnovers, boy.
So he gonna end the game with 7 turnovers because he in the showers.
7 turnovers in 3 quarters is crazy. The team ain't got but 11, 9, 7, 9, 11, 13. He got half of the turnovers. Y'all remember the year that they got put out, the year before they won the championship, and I think they got put out by Miami, and everybody kept saying Jaylen Brown ain't had no left hand because every time he went left, he lost the ball.
Now they beat Miami that year.
No, they had got put out there. Well, they got put out by somebody, and Jaylen Brown had a compilation.
You're right. It was
about him turning the ball over.
I remember.
Yeah, me too. And people say he the number 1.
Yeah, they said after that though he came back and was in the gym and got better.
It was better, but it was still
prevalent.
Yeah, like it's an issue.
It was there.
It
never left. It just got hidden. It got hidden.
Yeah, it got masked a little bit, but it's still there. But I hope JB. I like the person and player JB is. So I hope they're successful.
So here go the big board.
Oh yeah.
And I want to do the first 5.
Okay.
Teams that's picking.
I know why you stopped at 5.
Because we gonna do 5. We gonna do 6 through 10 next week.
I want to practice how to say them fucking names.
I want to do some research on some of these dudes, man. But I know the first 5 pretty good.
Yeah, them names are great, especially number 6. Yeah.
So drafting number 1 is Dallas. Is it 100? Is 100% going to be flag?
100.
It's 100 and it's 102.5%.
Every day and twice on Sundays till the draft.
And how do you think he fit in Dallas?
He don't, but they'll make it work.
He start?
He definitely starts because it's the National Business Association, and business-wise, it makes sense.
And he don't fit, but they'll make him. They'll change.
They'll ship out whatever they got to ship out to make it fit.
They'll change.
Hold on, why do you think he don't fit though?
I think he play basketball wise. I think he can fit. I think
that's the perfect place for him, where he's not asked to be
exactly
his potential. He's not asked to reach his potential day one. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He can just be the versatile, do it all forward that plays off of AD, Kyrie, and he got big help. Like he's a 6'8" dude, so he'll be 3-and-D type guy in the beginning, and then
this what I like about it though, because Kyrie, when he comes back, he's gonna play some point guard, but he's a scorer. So Cooper Flag is someone who can actually play a little point forward.
This is true.
And Kyrie can come off the ball a little bit, but this is not nothing that Cooper's gonna be doing exclusively. He can just do it every now and then. It ain't gonna be like Luka, right? So I like the fact that he got that ability to run a little high screen pick and roll every now and then. Maybe go one on bum a little bit. Like kind of how like Gordon Hayward did.
Yeah.
He can at least give you that, but he's a little taller. He jumps a little higher, longer arms, better defender. Probably not the shooter that Gordon Hayward is, but no, right. So I think he fits in. Now Jay said he gonna start. I don't think he gonna start over PJ. Not right away.
Man, PJ looking for houses in Chicago.
You think you think they throwing him out there right away, Zoe? I mean, Kyrie's not there, so they got. I don't know who go start at point guard.
I don't either. They'll figure all of that out. But yeah, he's must see. He's going to be must see TV, especially everything. Not only was Cooper Flag going to be the number one pick, whether he was the best player since last year. It's the whole story. The Mavs getting the number one pick, like they didn't know they was gonna get the number one pick after making the Luka trade. You send your player to LA, you're gonna get the number one pick in return. It's just how it works. Look at New Orleans. They sent AD and they got Zion. It's not. I don't think it's a coincidence, but yeah, they put them right out there. Basketball wise, though, I think you on to something with him not having to be the guy as far as scoring the ball like he was in college. And him just finding his role, whether it be that point forward role, let Kyrie, do some off ball stuff, AD in the mid post, maybe, I think it's a great fit. And I think those some great veterans that he can be around too, to help his game grow.
Who does San Antonio take?
This is when it gets interesting. I don't know. I mean,
Castle Rookie of the Year, he came in wanting to be a point guard.
Yes.
They didn't put him at point guard. He was playing the 2.
That's what I'm saying.
And then they went and got Fox. So they got a backcourt. They got Fox, they got Castle.
Mm-hmm. This is where in my opinion, it would be, well, it's 1A, 1B after Cooper Flag as far as player wise. If you're thinking, who am I going to take? Dylan Harper is a guard. He's a 6'6" guard, but he's still a guard. It's a log jam at guard right now in San Antonio. But do you just take him because you feel like he's the best player available? I think they're probably going to do that. And then from what I hear is that they might be trying to collect as many assets as they can to try to pair Wemby with Giannis and De'Aaron Fox.
See, here's the thing.
If I'm San Antonio, I'm taking Ace. Go ahead, Jay.
Me too.
Here's the thing. Neither one of those is the right answer.
What is it?
And they're probably going to take Ace, but Conker Nipple is the answer.
Boy, stop.
No.
To that team, I get what you're saying.
For what they're trying to build, you add a shooter, just a pure spot up, spot down, knockdown shooter. To what they have, you have a healthy Wemby. You got the Rookie of the Year. You got, you know what I'm saying. You add that shooting to them, man. They are ready. You got De'Aaron Fox.
And that's why Detroit took Darko over Melo, that type of thing.
Hey, we didn't have to.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
We didn't have to bring
that thinking right there, thinking you had to get somebody that was going to fit the team better instead of grabbing the freaking can't miss generational talent.
I didn't say don't do it. I said Ace is going to probably be the pick here. I said, but the fit is Knipple.
The nipple
it's just the fit.
The nipple fit. But yeah, man, I think they go Dylan Hart. I don't know what they do. San Antonio got a plus. They got another pick in the freaking lottery, so they can do what they want.
So I heard Lonzo Ball on his podcast.
I was going to ask you about that.
And he said he sounded like he was mad about something. Like he got some news that Charlotte might be going in a different direction. And he said, man, my prediction is Dylan Harper going to Charlotte and Melo going to the Clippers.
Yeah, in my opinion, I don't think he says that on a podcast that has like as many followers as they have, if no information has been shared or at least the idea has been floated. Like I think that he might know something that we don't know. Why would you say that? You just predicting that out of the blue that your little brother gonna get traded across the country, which I don't think that'd be a bad thing for Melo.
Nah, but I mean, what they gonna do with James with the Rock? He gonna move off the Rock?
He can't
turn him back into OKC James,
or they trade him for James,
or turn him into OKC.
You
don't get no trade back. You get no trade backs from James Harden. You can't take him back. Return to center.
Yeah, you got to have to.
They had him too long.
So y'all saying Ace? They should bypass Dylan Harper because they got guards. Take Ace in San Antonio. So that means number 3 is Philly. Is that Dylan Harper? And maybe that's why they think Dylan Harper go fall to 4. Because I think, as far as need, point guard isn't needed in Philly either or San Antonio.
Nope, it's not, and that's why the pick gets interesting at 2. Whatever San Antonio's
Philly can take anybody on the board.
Yeah, they need everybody.
In fact, they sitting right there at number 11 is Malawatch, and this is. I'm not being funny here.
Okay. You said that, so go ahead and say what
he
you
just
got.
wanted us to know he knew how to pronounce that name.
No, come on, Malawatch. Everybody knows how to say that. But listen,
Nah.
Man.
He kept it real right there, man. he wasn't even gonna try.
Remember, not me. Listen, well, this is why I said I'm not being funny, because I do notice that I have pointed out all 3 Duke players on the big board.
Yeah,
mm-hmm. You sure did.
And Malawach is a late bloomer, and he actually gives in skill set and in experience what Embiid gave coming out of college.
No,
I'm not saying no. Yes, I'm not saying that his ceiling is what Embiid's ceiling is, but Philly really got to turn the page on Embiid. He'll never be healthy again.
Dang. Yeah.
I'm also just noticing these are all freshmen, one and dones,
all of them.
That is crazy.
Now number 6 is a 0 and done. I don't even know where that man came from.
Yeah, I know about him. he's a kind of playmaking foreigner from Illinois who played at Illinois.
Hey, it's somebody who didn't have no team logo beside them, and it was the
French
Israeli flag. I said, I know this dude ain't about to get drafted in the lottery coming out of Israel.
Now they got a Frenchman right here.
So what's with Atlanta's fascination in Frenchmen?
I don't know. They just keep drafting French niggas.
Hey, Zoe. Hey, Zoe. Look up Malawach player comparison.
Let me see.
I looked it up. It said Noah Vonleh. Ceiling. Ceiling. Noah Vonleh.
Ceiling is the roof.
The roof. For Malawach, the ceiling is the roof. Let me look up.
The roof is the floor.
And the roof is the floor.
Oh, hey Mel, I wanted to confirm what you said earlier. The line is in fact super freak physique like Raphael Sadiq. That was the first. That was the very nothing that said anything that had to do with super freak physique or Raphael Sadiq.
So we're going with that line was about Raphael. Hey, man, he got to explain that lyric, man.
At least
it was you got, and it was the very first line of his verse. He came on the track.
Yeah,
super freak physique like Raphael Sadiq. Baby love the ganja leaf every day of the week.
Yeah, that was the very next bar. The ganja leaf ain't got nothing to do with Raphael.
Now hold on. Maybe Raphael Sadiq loves the ganja leaf every day of the week.
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe. I hope that's what it is.
I hope that's what it is, because you got I didn't know.
they let him get away with that lyric and just say, hey, go ahead and keep it on there.
Jay, to answer your question, though, the first couple of comparisons I'm seeing, of course, they're going to do this anyway, just because of his height and rim protecting. Rudy Gobert, Mitchell Robinson, DeAndre Jordan, Mark Williams. That's what they have him as. The lankier version of what DeAndre Jordan was is his player comps.
Can he dunk?
Not fat DeAndre Jordan. Can he dunk?
Can he dunk?
Yeah.
That man don't
7'4".
He don't got to jump.
I question if old boy Edie could dunk from Memphis.
I still don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, him and Cherokee Parks, boys. Sheesh,
gigantic.
Hey, Cherokee Parks was the NBA didn't appreciate his talent.
Is that what you gonna stick with that?
Yeah.
Man,
now he probably selling his
jerseys. Cherokee Parks led Duke to some of the darkest times in school history. Him, Meek, Collins, Wojo.
Hey, Wojo brought us back too, though.
Wojo did, though.
Man, Wojo ain't do nothing.
Cherokee Parks wasn't it, man.
Oh man! All right. So Philly at 3. If it's not Dylan, would you take Dylan, even though you got Tyrese Maxey and the other kid McCain from Duke?
I would, just because the drop. I mean, no offense. I think those top 3 guys after that it's specialists, it's guys that you gotta wait to be like VJ Edgecombe. He's 6'5". He probably more like 6'4", super duper athletic guard. Can guard on the defensive end. Trey Johnson.
They compare VJ to Drew Holiday. Is that true?
Yeah, I can see that.
Nah, it maybe the holiday that don't nobody talk about.
Maybe Holiday Inn.
What Veterans Day?
Nah, Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day is crazy.
Arbor Day is insane. But nah, I mean that's high. Based on what I saw in college, man, VJ is right now super.
He can hoop.
He can hoop. He can hoop. Improved 3-point shot, but defense right now he is. Let me think of a comparison. You remember Davion Mitchell coming out?
Yep.
He's like that defensively with a 40-inch vertical.
Oh, shoot.
So, I think that's where his bread and butter gonna lie. First, Trey Johnson is the opposite. He a shot maker, but he been getting cooked all year. So I think
that man defensively, his player comparison is Luka and
yeah,
Luka.
he been getting cooked all year. So I think it's so huge. I think you got to kind of take a chance if Dylan Harper is still there.
Okay, so if Philly take Dylan Harper, that leaves Charlotte taking who at number 4?
Ace. Unless
we said Ace was going to San Antonio.
San Antonio.
It gotta be VJ though. I think it's VJ. I think I don't know. It gets tricky, and I think all of these. For the record, I think this is a good draft.
I think it's hard because Lonzo dropping that little nugget kind of it fucks everything up, because now if they do trade Melo, first off, who are you getting back in this trade? Because that's also going to affect how you draft. That's true. 2, now if you get rid of Melo, that is clearly your starting point guard. Now you have a hole to fill. So do you draft Dylan Harper? It gets rough.
That's what I'm saying. A lot is going to be decided, man. I think Giannis is a linchpin. Whether he gets traded or not, that's going to determine a lot for a lot of these teams, man.
I think Charlotte has absolutely zero chance of landing Giannis.
Yeah, me too. But I think that it'll mean a lot for the teams around.
Do you think anybody in the top? Okay, so here's the 5: Dallas, San Antonio, Philly, Charlotte, and Utah.
Only maybe San Antonio. Only maybe.
You already know Dallas would be foolish to come up off that first pick. So that's not happening.
Well, it could happen.
Oh, they're not gonna do that.
Would you trade AD and Cooper Flag for Giannis?
Probably, yeah. Because I ain't seen Cooper Flag play one play in the league, so it could happen. You're right. That's a good way of putting it. That's a good way of putting it. Because I mean, Giannis and
I feel like that's a humongous slap in the face to the league, and Dallas will never see a successful season again because of it.
Now that might happen too. They'll pivot. They'll pivot to whoever else they want to make the face.
Because I just blessed you when you had a 1.8% chance.
Mm-hmm.
I just blessed you by guaranteeing you Cooper Flag for your sacrifice of Luka Doncic, and you go and trade the pick. You'll never see another playoff. You'll never see another NBA Finals. as long as I'm commissioner, as long as you're GM, your kids, if they take over, they won't see a finals. It'll be a drought for the ages. So I don't think they trade out of that. But so basically two on down. But then again, Giannis would want to go to a contender. So I think San Antonio might be maybe a Giannis away.
Yeah.
They could be a Giannis away. Everybody be healthy. That might be something to see.
Nobody else. I don't really see it not in this lottery.
Definitely not in the lottery. I mean, maybe Houston. Houston has a chance.
Yeah.
They just was the 2 seed. I'm hearing talks about Giannis to Golden State. I would probably never watch NBA again.
And don't bail out them boys no more.
Yeah, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of them getting bailed out, man. We don't want to see 38-year-old Steph who can't make it through the playoffs because he old Like that. I mean, it's got to stop, man.
I don't mind watching Steph. It's that 23 nigga. I don't want to see. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I don't see many places Giannis could fit. With if Giannis is looking for instant contention,
I like him in San Antonio though with Wemby.
That's cool. Like mine is San Antonio. That's the one spot. Like, all right, if Giannis go to San Antonio, that's a cool thing. Cool. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm not seeing it in Dallas. I'm not seeing it in Minnesota. I'm not seeing it in Golden State. I'm not seeing it in Phoenix. I'm not seeing it.
Nowhere. I'm not
seeing it in Miami. I'm not seeing it in none of these spots.
Oh, I can see it in Miami. It's just gonna take. It's a waste because it's gonna take them a while to have a contender
around them. Yeah, to build a contender team around them.
Because you would have to restructure the whole team to fit around.
Because Giannis is Giannis got 2-3 years left on his current contract. So it have to be through trade, and that means you're gonna have to give up.
Hey, I just sent y'all something in the group chat that we're gonna talk about in the post game.
All is well in the world.
All is well in the world.
I want to know who did it.
Me.
All right, man. Hey, so Charlotte VJ, which means Utah at number 5, would have to be.
The answer for Utah is it doesn't matter. It ain't gonna make a difference.
Yeah, it really don't matter. I mean, if I'm Utah, though,
again next year.
I want to fight if I'm Utah.
No, if I'm Utah,
and what old buddy from Duke doing out there?
A really good player. I skip all of these dudes that's ahead and go right to Derek Queen.
Post presence.
Yep.
Post presence.
Especially if he really measures at 6'10".
Hey, so what old buddy from Duke doing in Utah?
Flip.
That's
Flip.
Filipowski.
He's had some moments. He's a NBA player as of right now. He got a Walker Kessler down there, so it's like he has to find a role, and he don't look out of place when he out there on the court. So
that is crazy. He said, "Yeah, he's an NBA player right now." Yeah,
I'm saying like that sounded horrible. I didn't even mean for it to sound like that.
Yeah, that nigga got a job.
He got a job. He showed up to work. But nah, Flip has a I mean, I don't know what it's in Utah, Jay. It look crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Utah is a couple of years away from doing anything worth mentioning again. So they could go any direction in this draft. Whatever it is just building for the next 5 years.
Best player available.
I want to see what Kuminga go this summer. I really hope he leaves.
Oh, he gotta leave. He gotta leave. The way
Steve Kerr mishandled him tremendously,
and they dropped the ball on all these young dudes that they was
tremendously.
Every last one of them, Wiseman, Poole, Kuminga, all of them gone. Wiggins was still young. All them dudes wasted.
And it's crazy that y'all letting this donkey face nigga run this fucking team.
That 23 nigga, man. That 23 nigga, man. Get him out of here, bro. I've seen enough of him in the NBA. I'm being
my bad, Jay.
He made that man choke.
my bad. But at some point, man,
water on this program, man. You cannot even drink water on this program, bro. Jesus Christ.
Y'all want to go ahead and end it, go to the post game, or y'all want to take a phone? Chris Parker keep trying to get us to open the phone lines up, man.
Oh, Chris, what you got to say?
Just call, man.
Oh, Chris.
Just Chris, man. Just for you.
Go ahead, Chris. Phone lines are open, man. Call in, dog. You ain't about to say nothing when you call. I already know that.
Go and get in this.
You ain't about to do nothing but yap.
First off, I just want to say the Luka disrespect got to be stopped.
Exactly. And Caitlin, the season started the day Caitlin Clark.
She already lead the league in assists.
Go ahead and get in this pot, Chris, like you always do.
Bro, hey, they up there talking about Jokic leading the playoffs, points, rebounds, assists, and some other stuff, and he the only dude that done played 14 games already.
Right. Yeah. Right.
He just done played 13 games, man.
I'm talking about that. If you played 10 more games than me, you should be leading in all those statistical categories.
I'm like, man, these people ain't got no shame, man. Call them from Chapel Hill. Chris, what happened? I thought you was in Raleigh.
Now, man, don't run away from this roast, man. You trying to switch the subject like old boy said.
I don't even eat roast like that, man. I'm a turkey man myself.
Well, I got that too. I serve it all.
Okay,
no
well,
diddy on that.
Yeah. Well, let's go.
Oh,
and y'all better hope y'all be riding SGA. Y'all better hope he make it past Nuggets. I'm telling you, because if they lose Game 7, it's gonna be looking like Shai Gilgeous is a regular season merchant, regular like Joel Embiid. Good in the regular season, yeah, but come playoff time, when the pressure turn up,
he turned into Luka Doncic.
We don't see those numbers. We don't see those numbers.
Is that so?
Yeah. So you better hope.
So what numbers are you seeing from SGA?
I'm not seeing those MVP caliber numbers and efficiency. I'm not seeing it.
Oh, you're not? That's interesting. Well, I mean, why do I gotta hope that he get out of the I mean, because if he win, you still not gonna see the numbers. So you still can roast them if they win. Yeah, if they win, then you still can roast them. Man. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how that connects to me. Why should I hope that he got out of the second round?
Because y'all don't like Jokic for some reason. Y'all just don't.
So what happens if Jokic don't get out of the second round?
I believe Jokic will get out of the
second but if he doesn't, though, what happens? What happens?
If he doesn't, then
are you hoping that he gets out?
We know what happens.
For your sake, are you hoping that he gets out?
I believe the Nuggets gonna win.
And I believe the children are our future. But what does that got to do with the price of tea in China?
There you go, switching the subject again. We're talking about Nuggets and OKC right now. And y'all just better hope that OKC make it Game 7, which I don't think they will. I think it's over.
Oh, okay. I mean,
they should have won.
I don't understand why I should be hoping that.
Nah,
I don't get that part.
Because you don't like, you're a Jokic hater.
What they got to do with SGA though?
What's a Jokic? Why do you feel like we Jokic haters though? That's what I don't.
Because y'all use his flaws to pretty much
rightfully judge him.
Y'all judgment upon his ability,
and we do that for every player though.
He's a liability defensively. We know his defensive struggles, but his style of play has proven to win a championship, whether you want to accept it or you don't.
Well,
now this Finals MVP.
Hold on. One championship is like winning the lottery. I need listen. You got a man that worked his fingers to the bone for 20 years to get $1 million, and you got somebody who won a lottery for $1 million. It ain't the same. So if you want me to treat that one championship different than winning the lottery, he got to do it again. At least get back to the finals. But as of right now, he won a lot. Hold on. As of right now, he has won the lotto. That doesn't prove that his style of play is actually conducive for winning at the highest level. He won the lotto. Do it again. Get back to the finals.
So the championship was given to him. They just gave it to him.
No, he won the lotto
because he's Nikola.
No. Circumstances gave it to him.
What's the circumstance?
The circumstances that exist now, what didn't exist when he made his playoff run.
So he was given the championship.
I ain't saying he was getting. He went out and took it.
He went out and took it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again to validate that being 3,000 pounds, playing zero defense, and doing everything for your team on offense while they stand around and watch. To validate that actually works, you need to win it more than just a lotto. Do it again.
And then that's another thing that pisses me off when you say that.
What?
How is Jokic?
Hold on, Chris. If I tell you a plane with one ring can fly, right? And one day I throw it off the roof and the wind is blowing really hard and the plane kind of flies. Are you gonna just concede? Okay, well, a one-wing plane can fly, or you go be like, nah, let me see this again under different circumstances with no wind. Let me see it again. You need to test things twice to be able to validate it for whatever you're trying to validate it for. So to tell me that Jokic formula works, do it again, because I don't believe that it was legit, that playoff run you had. I don't believe in it. I still don't believe
how it wasn't legit,
because because he's not playing winning basketball. How can you not play defense?
But he won.
Okay, well, do it again. Do it again.
He won.
Do it again.
I want to add, you can't name me anybody on that Heat team that showed up beside Jimmy Butler either.
He beat Jimmy.
That's on them.
That's what
it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the Celtics versus Denver.
And he wouldn't have won against the Celtics.
Beat.
Exactly. He wouldn't have won against the Celtics.
That's their fault. That's not on Jokic. That's on the Celtics for losing to the Heat.
Look,
they should have won that series, but they didn't. So I don't want to hear they played.
That explains why he can't do it again.
Make a difference.
That explains why he can't do it again.
Circumstances that they face is like if they face a good team, like no offense to that Heat team making it to the finals, but we saw what Jimmy Butler was doing. It was unbelievable. You know that listen.
When everybody thought Giannis was going to win.
16 played Jimmy Butler, 16 games Jimmy Butler beat. But they were fortunate to face the Heat. They were fortunate enough to face the Heat. That's what the problem is. Like, yes, you can't. Once you're a champion forever. Nobody is taking that away from them. But for them to be having him in comparisons with the Wilts and all of these greats, like show me your system works.
And I talked to LeBron, and that is definitely not the hardest championship ever.
Oh, definitely not.
Dirks is the hardest championship ever. We get it. Dirks is the hardest championship. He had the hardest championship. We get that.
Well, Chris.
Or Dirk is in the top 2 or 3. His championship was hard to get.
Dirk had the hardest road. I'd say that. Most impressive.
Yeah, he went through some juggernauts.
Going through a prime Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, prime Kobe Bryant, and then had to knock down the Heat, prime LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Bosh.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hardest championship. I give him that.
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah. Well, Chris, look, check this out. With all due disrespect, man, we go head over to the post game.
With all due disrespect, and I'm not done yet, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Let that stuttering fool talk for an hour, man.
Oh,
I need another 5 minutes.
Man. All right, bet. Go ahead.
Because that's crazy, man.
All right,
you let that dude talk forever, dude. Stuttering.
You call that man a stuttering fool? Don't talk about young like that.
But
like that.
Knicks going to the finals, man.
The Knicks, they gonna beat Indiana. I can see that. I can see that. But hey,
they match up good.
Whoever come out of the East is just sacrificial lambs. They always do that. When they want somebody to actually win, they always let the lesser team get to the finals, which is what you just described with Jokic. They wanted Jokic to get one, and it was like, if in order for him to get one, it can't be Boston. We got to figure out how to get Boston up out of here early. And we'll sacrifice. We'll give them Jimmy Butler in the Heat.
And that's Jimmy Django Butler too. That man was going through it.
I told you.
So whoever get out of the West this year is getting probably Indiana, and that's gonna be shit water.
Whoever come out the West, the ring will be made before the final start.
That's a fact.
I hope it's OKC. I want him to win. I just don't see him beating Jokic. Is the best player on the floor. It's just it.
Yeah, for 3 games this series.
And Jokic is not a Kevin Durant or any of them soft players. You just gonna talk trash and drop your points and drop your nuts and dunk on him, and he gonna laugh. Jokic is not that type of guy. Jokic gonna go out swinging. That's another reason why I like Jokic. He ain't gonna just sit there and let you beat him. He's not going to do it. That's why it's going to 7 games. Jokic is not going to sit there and lay there.
The only swinging Jokic is doing is of his arms to the ref when he don't get a foul call.
Maybe. That's the same thing.
He be Hollywood swinging them arms, boy. He be Hollywood swinging.
Like Michael Jordan.
I don't know who be giving the refs the worst work, Jokic or Luka.
Bro.
Or SGA.
I ain't seen SGA talk. I ain't seen him talk to the refs after no play at all. If he don't get the call, he just keep playing.
That's how he averaged 30 points per game this year. He's a free throw merchant. I ain't trying to hear that. Come on, man.
Who's
That's interesting.
That's G.A.T.
That's interesting.
Man, come on
Go
now.
look at his free throw attempts this season. Go look at his free throw attempts this season.
Don't worry, I'm on it. Hold on.
How many times he went to the
Let
line?
me ask you something. Who shot more free throws in the entire playoffs, Jokic or SGA? And who shot more free throws and who shot more free throws in this series, Jokic or SGA?
Jokic.
Get off my phone. I bid you a good night.
You gotta.
I bid you a good night, sir. So Jokic got more free throws than the foul merchant. Jokic got more free throws than the foul merchant.
In this series, yeah, Jokic has been to the line. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
You can't make this up.
I was talking about the regular season. I said SGA is
what they got. What they got to do with the playoffs? What they got to do with this series?
So you want to go back to the series that Denver about to win?
What does his regular season free throws got to do with this series?
Denver.
So you saying
he ain't gonna answer my question.
Even if Denver win, and so it's damn if he do, damn if he don't. If Jokic win,
nah, it's just damn in general.
Yeah, just damn him.
But if he don't win it, you don't respect him. It's just like
I don't even know. I don't know where you got that from.
Nobody
said Jokic is not playing for my respect. Why are you trying to lobby for him to get my respect?
Listen, man, he's piggybacking off that.
He getting paid regardless. I'm just saying.
I'm glad he getting paid. Why you think we see you make up this hater narrative in your mind, Chris? Ain't nobody hating on Jokic. What?
Them niggas hate Jokic, bro. Trust me.
If Jokic retired this season, listen. If Jokic retired this season,
here go the cap.
Is he a top 20 all-time player?
Fuck no.
Man, you know how many players
so
played
in the name? Ho. You can name 20 players with better accolades and numbers than Jokic right now. 20.
Yeah.
What is accolades? Hold on. That's two different things. That's two different things.
No.
Goalposts. Moving the goalposts. Don't do it.
How's that moving the goalposts?
You said better players, and then you said accolades and awards and stuff. That doesn't make somebody a better.
I'm gonna name them right now. I'm gonna name 20 right now with a better accolades than Jokic. Mike. Hold on. Mike, 6 rings. Kareem, 6 rings. Kobe, 5 rings. Bird, 3 rings. Magic, 5 rings. Bill Russell, 11 rings. Tim Duncan's 5 rings. Hakeem, 2 rings. LeBron, 4 rings.
3.
Steph, 4 rings. KD, 2 rings. Isaiah, 2 rings. Shaq, 4 rings. Like I'm naming them. They're right there on the list.
D-Wade.
I said accolades and numbers. You're gonna
that is an accolade. That is the highest accolade you can have is a ring. Hold on. The highest accolade you can have is a ring. How many Jokic you got?
That's why they play for.
You have to round up them 3 MVPs. The finals MVP, not just the championship.
The ring is more than the MVP. The ring is more than the MVP. That's the big joker.
All of that has to count.
The ring is the big joker. The
is a top
MVP is a spade.
Stop it.
Jay, what's the big joker? A ring? What's the little joker?
Absolutely. They don't play the game to say, man, I want to go and win as many MVPs as possible. It's cool if you do that, but everybody playing the game for one reason, and that's to win a ring, man.
Man,
I think the little joker is a gold medal.
Mel, you talking to people who play spades using ace high.
Y'all think the little joker is a gold medal? Jokic ain't got one of them.
Yeah.
You think the okay? Jokic don't have one of them, but some people say that it meant
another player y'all don't really respect. Another player y'all don't respect is Giannis because of how he plays.
Why do you think we don't respect these people? Like, first of all, like, where does that come from?
I don't respect that dude taking that helicopter to the top of the mountain right there on that picture.
He definitely did that.
LeBron?
Yeah. Look at him. He up there fast, ain't he? He just skipped the grind.
I'll meet you up there.
But it ain't like he didn't try. He kept losing. He kept losing. He tried. It didn't work. He tried. It didn't work.
A helicopter is crazy work.
You know the craziest thing is that they pretty much. You do know it was supposed to be LeBron versus Carmelo.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be them two really matching up to see who was going to be the best, but they pretty much kind of
somebody took a helicopter
down Melo.
Yeah, somebody took a helicopter. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, we got to go.
Somebody else took the subway. One of them took the helicopter. The other person took the subway.
With sewer rats.
Was in New York.
No, Melo took the money.
Melo stopped climbing the ladder. That man said the best way to get to the top is go underground.
Man. Hey, Chris, we got to get out of here, man. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes, man. We still got post game. We still got post game for 35 minutes. Meet us on. Join us on the Patreon. Meet us at the post game conference, man. It's like post game interviews, baby.
Yeah,
it's raw and uncut.
I'm doing the whole post game with no glasses on.
Yeah, it's different over there on Patreon.
And no shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye, y'all.
So, speaking of Young, he back. We about to get on the post game, Young. Give us a couple of minutes, man. Let's grab a bite to eat, bro.
Yeah, we've been in 10 minutes. All right, y'all, man. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the phone calls and the comments, hanging out with us, man. We'll catch y'all in the post game in about 10 minutes, man. Go over on the Patreon. Is a link in the description for the Patreon?
It should be. If it's not, then I'll make sure it is.
I can tell you right now. Hold on.
Dang, Jay.
Nope.
Okay, well let me do that real quick. What you said, dang Jay?
Somebody spelled his name wrong and said he ain't got no pants on.
Jesus.
Hey, Young Disciple said anybody that won't smoke, he gonna be at the post game. Young Son about to get cooked.
Dang.
On the dance floor. I ain't got no panties on. No panties on.
All right, man. We're gonna get some chicken real quick, man. I'll beat y'all at the post game, man.
Y'all post game. I'll put the link in the description and I'll post it in the community real quick just in case y'all in there want to join. All right, peace.
On the dance floor.